I'm going to go ahead and hit record. So I want to say publicly thank you to Malcor Blade for defending me in this review system this morning. I appreciate it. I don't want to stir up drama. I'm not going to name names. Just having people crap on a system that we have built for over years was not something I needed in my morning. Now, you're probably thinking, what was the issue? So, I'm going to start in a completely different direction, but I swear this makes sense in my head. So, you know that every now and again we like to loudly say the word suicide on these VODs. And the reason why is actually kind of complicated, but it boils down to the fact that YouTube sucks. YouTube, especially when covering certain types of games, tends to automatically assume, thanks to bots, that some of my, the games I cover, some of the things I cover, are either child-friendly or should be shown to different audiences than they are. So that carries with it all sorts of other little problems. By saying the word suicide or the word fascist very loudly, then the YouTube bot will listen to that very clearly and be like, oh, you know, this is adult content, and will not actually make that mistake. We actually had to say that a lot during the My Little Pony streaminations. That's actually where that got started. Because obviously it kept flagging those as for kids, and let me assure you, my coverage of the My Little Pony show was not for kids. Like, I mean, it wasn't like anything NSFW or anything like that, but we were discussing things like self-harm or anxiety or mental health issues for the purposes of a military in a nation and all kinds of things that aren't really for kids. I've actually said many times, I don't think any of my show is really for kids. So, I'm not like going to be on a whatever thing, but not a whatever spree. I'm not with South Park, but that's not exactly my target demographic. You know what I mean? Oh, I know, right, Crazy Norse? In fact, there are a few who cover Egyptian history specifically, and I mean like ancient history, who have had to actually talk around certain things because simply saying those words, I'm not going to say them, but simply saying a couple of words that have been repurposed in the modern era will get them flagged in ways that are much worse than anything I was just talking about. So, anyways, thanks, YouTube. I hate it. Now let me explain why I'm not exactly in a great mood and why Melkor Blade was a nice little boast of positivity. Oh yeah, sorry, hang on. Someone actually asked, Mike Romano said, do they have good arguments? That's a good question. Rather than put words into anybody's mouth, let me make this very, very clear. So the statement that was made, the one that really pissed me off, people are just being like, your reviewer says so. But the statement that really pissed me off is right here. Some take Lore's reviews seriously, when for the most part, it's his opinions. There are games I like he hates. Now that 3-point bullet point is kind of 100% wrong. I'm going to break that down very coldly and very calmly. So first of all, some take Lore's reviews seriously automatically implies a negative for the act of doing. In other words, there's something wrong with people who take my reviews seriously. Notice he doesn't say too seriously, which might have made a little bit more sense. Instead, he simply says, seriously, as in simply by actually looking at my reviews and taking them seriously at all, there's something wrong with you. Honestly, I was so telling it out. Thank you for reminding me, Colgrim. Yeah, by the way, we're giving the music negatives and we're moving on. I appreciate the work that was probably put into this soundtrack, and I don't want to sound negative, but god damn it, I'd rather drill my ears out than keep listening to it. Here, just have Elwyn Forest. Thank you, Crazy Norse. I doubt you mean that, but I appreciate the thought. So, take reviews seriously, and that's a bad thing. That's point number one. For the most part, it's his opinions. Now, this is funny because this is being said as a qualifying statement of the previous thing. In other words, The reason why you shouldn't take my reviews seriously is because, for the most part, it's my opinions. Do you know what a review is? Also, to be blunt, I work very, very hard to make sure to be as fair as possible when it comes to my reviews. There's a reason why there are games which are very highly rated, which I do not like or enjoy. There are also games that are not particularly well scoring that I do enjoy. That's going to get, once we get to the NES and the SNES block, which is just going to be a whole bundle of all sorts of things, you're going to see even more of that. But even ignoring that, reviews are opinions. And then the final statement, there are games I like that he hates. And that's probably my favorite little tidbit there. Because while it's obviously a demonstrable statement, and there's nothing wrong with that, right? Like, there's nothing wrong with disagreeing with me. Quite the contrary, actually. Lots of people disagree with me, and that's awesome. But it's a qualifier to the entire rest of the paragraph. It makes it clear that the primary problem here is the fact that we disagree, and implies that the fact that my review system is not good is predicated on the fact that we disagree. In other words, the only review system that would be functional is one that agrees with him. So that was my morning there. But hang on. Let's move on. Let's move past that immediately. Because I don't want to dwell on this too much. Yeah, exactly. Thank you, Pillars of Snow. Yeah, by the way, if you haven't played Untitled Goose Game, I highly recommend it. It's kind of awesome. Didn't score very well, but why would it? Still a damn good game. Now let me explain why I'm not exactly in a great mood. So, speaking of suicide, last night, so my days are pretty structured, right? I wake up and I run around trying to, do whatever I can to get stuff done. I never really have time in the morning for anything personal. It's all just get ready for work. I'm sure most of you can relate to that, right? Yeah, I'm not complaining. This is life, right? So you get up, stretch, do some exercises, go to the bathroom, get some breakfast, get yourself cleaned up, get yourself in uniform, and then get all the equipment set up and get ready to go. That's my morning. Then I stream for about 5 hours, take a break. Nowadays, I usually actually make a point of trying to lay down in order to get a nap in because I'm old and terrible. And then, or rather because I'm having fatigue issues. Sweet, Loner! Oh, that's so awesome. We've made it. We've made it on the internet, Loner. So then, after lunch break, second shift. And then, so the second shift is almost always interrupted by dinner. I go and I have time with my family, and we just hang out. We make kind of a dinner evening thing of it every night, which is awesome. And get to hang out with the folks. And then, usually what happens is I spend time with my niece, either playing video games or just chatting and hanging out. Then, once she has to go to bed, the rest of my night is devoted towards what I call co-op time, right? That's time for my friends. So if we're playing WoW, or if we're playing D&D, or if we're doing the Star Trek lore run, or whatever, that's where that slot is, okay? Now, the reason I'm giving you all this is because to emphasize that I really am a bit of a structure geek, but also, last night, I had finished all of those steps except for the last one, which was the sit down and go ahead and get ready for co-op time. So I plop down into my chair right here, and I sit down, and I'm getting a couple of things ready, and figuring out what's going to happen, seeing who's available and who's on, just kind of usual. And I hear a very, very loud, very bassy, what I can only refer to as an explosion sound, followed immediately by the sound of gushing water. So I rush over to the actual part of the basement, and the drain at the bottom of the water heater has bust completely off, just shredded off. And there is tons and tons of hot water pouring out into the basement. No, not a frozen pipe. That's the really funny part. The water heater was just old. Like, that was my first thought, too, was that it was a pressure issue or something froze. But no, it's just the pipe leak thing. Yes, I do, Equalitus. Thank you for noticing. I'm actually vaguely gratified that I live down here. I know that sounds like a strange statement, but nobody else in the house heard that. So if I didn't live here, then there's a decent chance nobody would have noticed until tomorrow morning. Or today, you know what I mean? The next morning. As was, I was able to go up and wake people up immediately and find the water shut off and then spend a long time, a not insubstantial amount of time, dealing with that. My brother-in-law got a large amount of cat litter in order to make a functional sandbag, like a sand wall, in order to try and contain the flooding. And I got in there with the shop vac, which I'm quite familiar with, and that was fun. Oh, God, it would have been a lot. Like, right now, it's going to be about maybe $500, and like 1 or 2 pieces of drywall need to be replaced. That's a joke, right? If that had just been allowed to spread, they might have been dealing with tearing out electrical cable kind of problems, you know? I'm sorry, you don't have to share, but I am sorry. Or, to be more accurate in English, I express sympathy for whatever you had to deal with. So yeah, there was some flooding issues. The reason that fan is on, I just mentioned this earlier, the reason that fan is on is because a little bit of it, not a lot, kind of drifted into this part of the basement, and so that fan is helping. I've already taken a vacuum to it. It just needs to dry that out. And yeah, we were able to, like I said, we were able to get a hold of the curve. We won't know the full extent of the damages until later, but there is a 100% chance that I'm going to interrupt it during the stream today by people coming by to look into that and possibly go ahead and replace the water heater, probably today. Oh, my computer would have been fine. First of all, some of you probably don't remember this, but I'm familiar with flooding. I've lived with flooding. And so my setup is just kind of normally set up for that. So my computer is up off the ground. I never put my computer on the ground anymore. So my computer would have been fine. Now, there would have been some other issues, and it would have sucked. But the important thing, the thing that cannot be replaced, would be fine. Yeah, I don't actually have much else to add. Yeah, it also does make keeping it clean easier. I don't have much else to add to that. That was pretty much my night. I was up until like 3. Give or take. Part of the problem is we actually had trouble finding another shutoff switch, because there's apparently another shutoff switch. And so we were just kind of dealing with water that was coming through the pipe before we could deal with the water that was emptying out of the tank. So that was, yeah, how was that? I don't know what else to add to that, in all honesty. It's just, like I said, I'm pretty used to flooding, so I was kind of on it. I actually made a mistake, and that's on me, because I couldn't find the water shutoff valve quickly. And when I went upstairs, I didn't say, hey, the water heater's exploded. What I should have said, and this is on me, is I should have said, hey, the water heater's exploded. In that case, they could have dealt with it immediately. The problem is, I'm an idiot. When I'm in crisis mode, I sort of assume people are going to just kind of be on things the same way I am, and just do what I tell them to do. And that is a flaw of mine. It is a legitimate flaw of mine. It's a mistake in my mentality. So instead what it is, I went upstairs and said, basement now. That's all I said. And so they came rushing down with the kids, because, you know, no context, to figure out what the hell happened. And I was just like, here. And they're like, oh, okay. So that is my fault. I had to console the youngest for a little bit. And then the eldest took care of the other 2. She did a good job for that. She's getting a reward for that, because she manned up. Anyways, enough yammering. Let's go ahead and get on with the game in question, shall we? Is this a good defense case for the idiot ball? The problem with the idiot ball is the idiot ball needs to be very, very carefully written. Because the problem is the idiot ball is always bad. The idiot ball, by definition, is bad writing. It's any case in which someone does something stupid for no good reason. Or, more accurately, just to move the plot forward. So, that would be... what I did was actually not the idiot ball, put simply. What I did was just being in the moment. Should we recruit a new party member? Well, it also needs to be a good reason, because some writers have this feeling that if they come up with an excuse, it's okay, which is not actually true. Well, since we're not on a timer, let's go ahead and sweep a little bit, shall we? I'm curious how tired of this game I'm going to be by the time we get to the last campaign. However, something I wasn't really conveying last night particularly well is at least the story is getting better. So the story we played last time, the one that was absolutely terrible, but second of all, it was also the one that was in the alpha, that is to say, the early access release. So we'll see. Like, so far, this particular story has already been more engaging than the previous one. What? Why are they all saying, "Come, Great One"? Oh, never mind. Got it. Should you ask a little more nicely? Yeah, hush up, Blade. They brought you a gift. Spare us, Great One. So yeah, they're trying to sacrifice Blade Traval. So we've got to go. We'll attempt to reason with them. Trying to get killed or just yourself? The opposite. That's my friend. The guy owes me money. I can't let him die yet. Thanks, love. This is the price of survival. Our own are not exempt. The Great One demands sacrifice, and we have no choice but to oblige. No choice at all? What are you saying? What's a Great One? You haven't seen it. The Great One comes with a host of attendant priests, cultists, monsters. It burns, it eats, or else it rages and kills across the countryside. So we'll kill it. Huh? We'll kill it. Yeah, I've noticed the dialogue is more dialogue in this particular campaign, too. Won't we? Guess so. Meh. You don't mean that? You'll stand its way, do battle with the deadly monster? Why? That's a good question. How deadly are we talking? If we fail, then it gets to eat us anyway, doesn't it? Either way, you're safe. Well, I see no harm in letting you try. Don't expect us to throw our lives in with yours. Now we have to fight a Great One. And now we fight a Great One, which is apparently, it's its own thing. It is, looks like it's one of the cultist creatures.
The smell of kitty litter is worse down here.
Yes! Yes, it is!
For me.
Okay. Hang on. Okay, we're good.
Oh, I don't need you to mute.
No, but I wanted you to not show the label for the screen. But it's off camera right now.
Oh, I figured it. Normally, I have to scoot the chair that way.
I don't think I've seen that sweater. Looks good on it.
We got it in,
Yeah, there.
Niagara
I
Falls.
kind of guessed that part. He goes this side.
Hello.
And so does Bragwin, and so does Loner, and so does Trihexia.
Okay, all of this is Christmas, but this is a Christmas present.
I would honestly recommend not trying right now. The couch has Christmas presents on it. If you want to put it with them.
Okay.
How are you feeling?
I'm okay. You look awful.
I was up until 3 continuing to clean.
Why did you do that?
Because it was still flooding.
Okay.
So I was doing my due diligence. You'll notice I also brought down that vacuum to deal with the carpet issues.
No! I had not noticed.
So I was doing my job. Thank you. You are showing, by the way.
Uh-huh. I have a shirt on.
You know.
This is a shirt.
Okay. Yeah, well, listen. I can't be the only one who...
Yes, but kitty litter has a smell.
Yeah, I cannot be the only one who cannot stand the smell of kitty litter by itself, right?
I had specifically stopped using, like, kitty litter, because I don't like the smell of it.
Indication.
But Kazra really hated the substitute that I got.
Aw. That's true, Trihexia. You have just made this a for adults only stream.
Because I have a crop top on?
Yes. I mean, I'm kind of kidding.
Here, I'll show off my back.
Oh my god! There you go,
Does that
YouTube.
help?
There you go, YouTube. This is not for children.
Sure shot.
Oh, he's got a spear. Oh, that's great. Let's go ahead and do that.
This is funny.
That was the great one. That was it. So it's like, it's a procedural D&D video game. It is built to be co-op. So like the campaigns are kind of procedural, but kind of not. And you can see what the battle maps look like.
Mm-hmm. It's cool. But from what I've been listening, it could be better.
So bad.
Why are you attacking?
So I'm a mage, which means my main attack power is the ability to infuse the terrain and use the terrain as my attack.
Oh.
So let's go ahead and set a trap. And then let's get you into cover. And just do a basic shot. And kill them instantly, so that trap. Yes, Evo, I said hi for you. That's true.
I'm not undressed. I am wearing a crop top.
No, she is overdressed for Twitch. Now, normally this is where I joke and say you need to take more of your clothing off, but please don't.
I can go change into shorts.
No. We're good. Is that range? No, that's in range though. Okay. Yeah, I am also overdressed. As I am fond of saying, I have a giant chest. I should be showing that off more. Let's assume someone gets in range. Let's make you... Ooh, can we hit with this? Do we have range? We do.
Are you throwing your stick at them?
Kind of. So I take over a bunch of rocks, and then I allow the rocks to throw themselves at it. For example. Close to have to get. That's good.
The Opa.
What?
I talked to Opa. No. He said, sorry, somebody in chat said something. And I took medicine, but I am so not in control of my ADD right now. That's the same word.
You talked to Opa?
Yeah. He said it sounded like a catastrophic failure. Apparently there is supposed to be a pressure release valve that is replaceable that should have exploded before the drain popped off. Gotcha.
I'm assuming we don't even have such a thing.
Oh no, I'm assuming it has one and it didn't work.
That's even worse.
That's what catastrophic failure means.
Yeah.
He did confirm that it does require replacing. So.
I look like a giant. I am 6 foot dead. She is.
He's not.
I am 6 foot dead. I don't know what she is.
I am 5 foot even.
There you go.
4 and 11 and 7/8 if you need to be technical. Either that or my husband is much taller than 6'3".
Debating, because problem is we don't see a lot of books or statues.
I'll calculate.
What are you doing? 3 inches is like this.
It's like 50-something centimeters.
Oh. Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, somebody already calculated.
There you go. Loner's got it.
Yeah, 150-something centimeters. I was right.
I'm torn between Aid and Windwalk. Both of them are one per combat. Aid is nice. They're having a healer. Like, this is the first heal I've seen in the game. Let's do that. Let's just go with Aid. Poop. No!
What happened?
I literally misclicked the wrong thing. I can't do anything right today. Well,
we'll never see another healer in the game.
You're welcome.
Camera makes everybody look taller.
It's true. No, seriously. It also makes some people look shorter. Like, it's really
Depending
funny.
on the angle.
Yeah, but like it's a common thing that I like to point out. I'll use Star Trek.
Yes,
as an
he's
example,
tired, Braglin.
Is that
Our water heater exploded.
you'll see people who, you know, they look like they're completely normal height, and then you see them next to someone else, and you realize they're about a head taller than everyone else.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, oh,
It seems like the eldest is awake.
I'm surprised she didn't go to school today.
She was gonna.
Really? Is this a cold thing again, or what?
No, she thought she had diarrhea.
Oh, okay, that's valid. Hopefully she doesn't, because, you know,
She
Indian
doesn't.
food. Okay. Well, let's keep exploring. Screw it. We don't have a timer on this campaign.
What did we have for dinner last night?
Indian.
Ah, yeah, that was probably it.
Alright. What do we got?
Is this father-in-law or eldest?
Yeah, apparently he was just kind of detained for essentially failing to declare, and based on just a
Wait, what?
quick glance, Schwarzenegger.
Is in jail?
No.
Okay.
Based on just a quick glance, it's really just a series of screw-ups. That's all it is. That's a nothing burger. Just to be very clear about that. So, should
I am
we
confused.
drain some blood, become bird-like, or something else which we don't know what?
Something else which we don't know what.
Chat? Yeah, more real-life video, Paul, just like me last night. No!
That button didn't do anything.
Okay,
No! Something we don't know!
okay. We'll do it for my sister.
Yay!
I don't keep your gun company. You go easy. She's not some cheap spoon seller. Anyway, better go. By the way, these are the characters you, I believe, were listening to. I don't know how much of that you heard last night.
I didn't hear. All I heard was somebody that Mr. Red's a chicken nugget.
Yeah.
Or no, he was raised by chicken nuggets. One of which apparently eats a banana.
Yeah.
It was a bananas?
Well, obviously.
For no reason.
He's also Dwarven. Okay, so what's our detriment? We are now a bird, I believe. Yep, we are just straight up a bird now. Look at us. Loke there is the one. Stop! Give me my friggin' camera back.
I see him.
We are the word.
Mister.
Yeah, because it separates your name, so I put Mr. Red. So his name is now Mr. Yeah. The cats are now probably enjoying the stream even more than they were. I hope someone at least, comments on the fact that he's a freaking bird now. Let us... Yeah, let's get some boss music. I mean, by boss, I mean fight. There we go.
Are you going into a fight?
Oh, yeah. This is a fight. Anytime we're here, we're in a fight.
Oh.
Listen, the guy who did nothing for a decade... By the way, one of the things I don't like about this game, which is one of the only things, but it's something I don't like about this game, is that it's D&D-esque, right?
Yes.
But there's a downtime in between. This is loud. There's a downtime in between combat sections, between campaigns.
Okay.
That downtime is a decade. I don't know if you know this, sis, but a decade is a long time.
Mm-hmm.
And so it'll tell us events that happened during the decade, which is randomly rolled for, which can include nothing. So imagine you just spent the last 10 years of your life doing nothing. Your daughter was here when I mentioned that. I was like, so I want you to imagine that your entire life you have done nothing.
Nothing that warranted talking about.
Just saying. A decade. Thank you, the Wizard of Pog. I do always appreciate the sub. I am actually enjoying myself. I know my mood is kind of...
That may be because he was up until 3 in the morning.
Distended is the word I'm going to use.
What does distended mean? That's how you say that word?
Pretty sure.
Is that how you say that word, chat?
Distended.
Yes.
You say that like I do.
Well,
I will take your word.
they can verify that I am not lying. Also, that would be extremely easy to disprove if I was lying. Anyways, thank you, the Wizard of Pog, for the sub. If you want to put that towards up to 3 things, please let me know.
Pog?
Pog. You remember Pogs? Actually, you might not remember Pogs.
I do remember Pogs.
Hey, she remembers Pog.
I am not that.
I actually have quite a few female viewers here, but...
She who must not be named might not know Pogs.
That's true.
Because she's a baby.
That's also true. Okay,
Great
so...
robber.
Shut up. Stranger of Paradise, Yakuza Kiwami 2, and Starfield is actually funded. I know the website isn't quite up to date on that yet, because
So pick a third.
But yeah, you need to pick another one. Starfield is funded. We'll be doing it before Arceus, because Starfield... And I want to explain the logic on that, by the way. Starfield is a whole lot of who knows. Good, bad, in between. I'm like 99% sure I'm going to love Arceus. So Arceus is going to be like a recovery one. Oh yeah, speaking of which, Zeiss donated $500 to me last night.
I saw.
So...
Hi, Zeiss.
Thank you,
He just
Zeiss.
subscribed to you, too.
No, he didn't. That's just... He's a mod.
Oh.
So thank you, Zeiss,
That's
for real.
not what I read. I saw an S and heard... I don't know. Whatever.
So hang on, let's figure out how long I have to bow. Where's my calculator? Where is my calculator? There it is.
How dare you have a calculator? That's not what I meant.
So that's 8.5 minutes.
Okay, I'll start.
No, please tell. Pentiment. I'll put it towards Pentiment. Hang on. I gotta fill up an 8-minute song. We don't even have one in this playlist. Which I do not. Okay. How about... No, she's fine. She's got a strong back.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I hate her back. Just with a violent... Don't do that.
I'm stretching.
Oh, I see. Never mind.
Zeiss, does this count as bowing?
Zeiss, does this count as bowing in case you can't hear her? Okay, here we go. So as soon as this song finishes... Okay, I gotta bow too, though. Hang on. So I gotta bow while playing, but I kind of need to see what I'm doing. So we're gonna just kind of bow. And then we're gonna, like, really...
Here, I'll look. You bow.
Okay, cool.
What do I need to tell you?
Everything.
I control the mouse.
Dancing Mad's like 14 minutes. You kidding me?
Okay, where do you want to go? You want to go that way?
Hang on.
You go that way.
Before my sister gets me killed, let's save. For no reason. Okay, there we go. Okay.
That says you can cut a minute off.
Okay, hang on. No, he says we
He
can
also
cut it
said not low enough.
He said we could cut it to 1 minute. Hang on. So let's find a 1 minute song. Really quick here. I've got a lot of 1 minute songs. We'll do one of my favorite songs of all time. Thank you very, very, very much, Sice.
I can't hear the music.
I know, but I can. And so can they. Now you can hear the music.
You should play Rainbow Road. Although I'm sure that would get you copyright infringement.
No, we'd be fine with that. It is also longer than a minute, however.
Yeah, but I have to go for 8 minutes.
No.
Yeah.
Sice, tell my sister she doesn't have to bow
I can't
for
read the
8
chat.
minutes.
I'm bending over.
Oh my god.
He, 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 he.
I mean, I can't read chat right now. What are you playing? Oh, you're doing that one again.
Uh-huh.
I'm surprised you're still playing it. Still good?
I mean, I had to reset.
Oh.
Because I got so big that it became annoying.
Yeah. That makes sense. Okay. Song over. Thank you, Sice. For real.
But I wanted to listen to Rainbow Road.
Well, okay, fine. Here. Take
My Rainbow Road.
I know which one is yours. I need knife mouse for a second. Because there's only a couple of ways it's going to work out. We're just going to do the easy route.
You can go Google it.
We're just going to Google it.
Mario Kart 64 Rainbow Road.
I knew. I knew what you wanted.
Dur, dur, dur.
Loud. There you go. Anthem 2. Cool. I mean, it is a good song. If Starfield is as bad as Anthem, first of all, I roll to disbelieve. But second of all, what the crap? No, I was stabilizing so you could lean on it. What?
I was losing a headphone.
Oh. Well, that I can't help with. I mean, if Starfield crashes an average of once every 24 minutes, or whatever the number is, I'm going to go look up the number. Because remember, I wrote it down in the review, the average crash rate.
Oh, they fell off.
No. Sure thing, Zobe. No. Excuse me, it was roughly every 39.23 minutes. We had 26 crashes during that run.
Does this game not have music?
It does. It's terrible, though.
Oh.
So it's gone. The frog boss? Oh, I don't know. Didn't take that long. Now, if you mean the frog boss in 2, that took forever. What would it take for... Starfield isn't going to get a lamentation. I guarantee it with near total certainty. I know y'all like to hate on Starfield, and that's fine, and no judgment. But most people don't understand what a lamentation means.
What's a lamentation?
Lamentation is when something is so horrifically, irredeemably bad that it is actual bottom of the barrel. You gotta understand, I've played a lot of games, professionally even, in my life. And the amount it takes...
Humble brag.
That's not a humble brag, that's a statement of fact.
Humble brag.
And if I wanted to humble brag, I'd say...
Humble brag.
What I brag about? Oh yeah, that's right. My review system is awesome.
Humble brag.
That's not humble at all. That's just another statement of fact. But anyways.
Humble brag.
Point being, regardless of my sister's heckling, the fact of the matter is, I feel like, and this is a legitimate statement, I feel like that one of the biggest reasons why some people will look at games that are average or below average and say, this is the worst game ever.
For the same reason that they say, this is the best game ever when they like something.
Bingo. It is a lack of
because it didn't make me absolutely fall in love with it. It must be horrible.
Yeah, no, people... in my... And I'm not accusing anyone in chat of this. It's just in my experience.
He's totally accusing
I'm accusing
everyone
Ebo
in
of
chat.
this. In my experience, most people do not put any real thought into their opinions. Is how I'm going to phrase that.
Huh? Broken record. Oh, because I was saying humble brag over and over again?
Yes.
Ah.
Humble brag.
I was just giving shit.
Well, I gotta let him know that last time. Actually, I guess we didn't. Although I showed a picture of Pax, and he thought that's what the kitty litter was.
Thought what was?
The stuff on the kitty litter. He thought the kitty litter was...
Shit?
Yeah.
That would be a lot of shit.
That would be horrific if that was true.
That would almost be like... I'm leaning on my knees, Zeiss, and the song's not done yet.
Yeah, the song's not done. You're the one who donated way too much money. Just saying, this is on you, Zeiss. Wait, speaking of which, the song is over. You'd probably like this series. It's a guy who makes it his job to review bad MMOs.
Mm.
I've actually played quite a few of them.
Right.
Thank you, Zeiss, for real.
That would be a hire it, Malachor.
That's true. He doesn't just review bad MMOs, but let's be honest, that's kind of his thing. What's funny is he's been doing a thing lately where he'll give what I can refer to as a take, like an opinion on MMO design, and I'm like, I've been saying this for years. It's okay, it's okay. People listen to him because he's worth listening to. Now, ow, that actually hurt. Don't
Sorry.
do that.
I didn't mean to actually.
Okay. Ow. Here. Ah!
There we go. That time it gave
We
a
got a whap.
noticeable flump.
No, Josh Strife Hayes is legit. I am jealous of him, and I will freely admit that. But he's legit. I actually recommend him. You should go watch him. He's British, so he's already got one half of his foot in the door when it comes to the algorithm. And if that sounds like a joke, you haven't been paying attention. I have actually... there are metrics that show how much the presenter's voice matters with regards to how popular they are or how well they do.
British voices are very loud.
They're much higher. But the reason I'm saying this is to humble brag. Because my voice apparently reviews quite well on that particular metric. Go figure. Now, if you think that's a brag, well, it kind of is. But it mostly isn't, because I hate the sound of my voice. Why are you whapping me with that? Everybody hates the sound of their voice. You hate the sound of your voice.
I sound like me.
Exactly.
Because we sound different inside our own heads.
See? See, she understands. What? 247 games, and that's just from the Oblivion line. Damn.
That's
Oh, what were you laughing at? No, the best thing is I sound terrible in my own head. Like, I do not enjoy... the Lorecraft series is a good example of a time when I actually don't mind my own voice.
I don't like listening to myself recorded because I don't sound like me.
See, I'm the inverse of that. I don't like listening to me, but I don't mind myself recorded.
Yeah, I know, because you listen to your own videos.
I don't always do that, but I do. audit
like-
and edit and...
But you pull up like your own YouTubes.
Well, yeah, if it's the Warcraft. Which you should watch sometime. Who is my archer? Mr. Red, you are my archer.
I sound young. Is that my choice of speech or the cadence?
What do you mean, Colgrim? I'm sorry. That's true, she sounds nothing like me. Although, well, I should say that.
What?
No.
No, mute and tell me.
So, that was worth it. We got 3 metal out of that. We're actually doing pretty well on upgrades. In Fiat, I think we'll wait until I think we're gonna spend the next 10 years making a sword. Because I mean, you see what I mean? It's kind of a board gamey, right? Like, look at it. You can kind of tell. There's the resource tiles, right? And there's how they can interact with each other, and here's the stuff you can do on each tile.
Yes, it's very much like a board game. It's very much like a board game, even in combat.
Oh, yeah. I should start a podcast. So, fun fact, YouTube was telling me the exact same thing. They're like, you should do a podcast. I'm like, okay, sure. But it was lying to me because what it meant is I should attach my podcast to YouTube. I thought it was going to let me do the other way around, push my videos out into podcasts, which I would do immediately. Because I know a huge number of people listen rather than watch me.
Sister included.
Speaking of which, one of these days I am going to politely request that you watch RFF2, the one that I actually put 2 weeks of my life animating into.
I watched like the first hour of it.
The whole movie's an hour long.
I watched like the first half of it.
Okay.
Don't worry about it. We're gonna have to.
Yeah, that's just, it is what it is.
Okay.
Used to have a rug there, and now it's sopping wet.
How?
I mean, probably Milkerblade. She probably hated all the really good scenes.
I hate everything.
See? She even admits it. Sister.
I didn't see the question.
It was just someone speculated that you stopped before you started hitting the really good scenes, that's all.
Oh, no, yeah, probably. But, like, we stopped because something happened.
Well,
I needed to go lay down. I was sick then.
Yes. And so, yeah, I was actually watching with you, if you remember.
Yes, you insisted.
Yeah, I wanted to watch it with my sister.
Yes, you insisted.
And then she was like, I'd rather die.
And then she was like, I love you, but I need to go lay down.
Yeah, she wasn't feeling that well that day. And I haven't pushed since then. Yes, we are playing Starfield soon. That is actually fun, dude. The site isn't properly updated yet, but it is going to happen. Like I said, right before Arceus. Yes, I'm not letting my nieces watch RFF2. I do not write for children.
The girls don't go to his YouTube channel because the girls aren't allowed on YouTube. Although, Minizan did listen to your YouTube videos when she was a baby. Because that was like the only way I could get her to sleep.
That's a comment I get a lot, too. I try really hard to take that in a good way.
She was a baby.
No,
she wanted somebody to be there, and I was exhausted.
No, I remember.
And so she believed that your voice was you being there. And so I could sleep.
These things block rating when they're booped up.
It didn't work all the time. It didn't always put
Oh my god, they're block rating! Sorry. Just, fine. Be on fire then.
No.
No, he's on fire. This is your life now.
No.
Now you're dead. Die. And yeah, so sorry. Someone said this earlier. I meant to acknowledge it. We totally are just gonna have some Mechanicus for this particular campaign. Let's go ahead and body block a little bit.
That is what I wanted you to do.
Please stop blocking.
No.
Be on fire.
No.
You're gonna have to work with me on some of this.
No. Voice acting for you.
Savacom says you should get back to watching RFF2. It's at least everything I wanted in a Final Fantasy. Her words, not mine.
Okay.
Man, that Ross almost died on that match. Holy crap.
It's okay. He's a chicken nugget.
Okay, so let's not actually hit the wrong thing this time.
He's the one who should have become a bird.
Yeah.
How does that even work?
For real, it was just kind of what?
And I like how the options were bird, something, and something you don't know, which turned out to be
Which turned out to be a bird, yeah. I'm not sure exactly how long Savacon be. It's gonna be a minute till we push out RFF3. RFF3 is fully outlined, RFF4 is fully outlined, RFF5 fully outlined, 10 is fully outlined, 10.2 isn't, but 10.2 relies on the outlines of 12, 8, and 9. And 7, but mostly 12, 8, and 9. So that's why 10.2 is just kind of waiting. Like, I know the broad strokes of what's going to happen in 10.2. But I want more specifics done in the future so I can properly foreshadow it back with 10.2. Also, love the shirt, if I haven't said that already.
Sure.
She had a shirt. It was a Mega Man shirt. It was a roll shirt, but
Sure.
Sure. Let's do... I like all of these. Let's do elementalist. Let's salvage it. It's not like fighting these bone cogs is easy work. A little reward would have been nice. Yeah, we got some forks. Been chasing you for a long time. Don't tell me you forgot. Name's Numia Gruff. In relation to the Gruff Brewhouse? Yes. Oh. Remember that night, Loke? Stormy, harvest in full swing, house was packed. You sidled up to the barkeep, told stories of the adventuring life and a cache of rubies you didn't have time to hunt down. Drew a map on the back of a napkin to pay your tab. You sure you have the right Loke? I have a very sharp memory and you have a very annoying face. He's a bird now. Alright. So it was me, maybe. Time to settle my debts. I've done some things I ain't proud of in my life. Don't want to make excuses, but I've always wanted to be more than I am. To have more. Little things, big things, doesn't matter.
Like a bird. I wanted to be a bird.
I just wanted to be a bird. Yeah, no, the writing has been noticeably improved from the machine learning nonsense of the first campaign. No, just tell me what I owe and we'll leave it at that. What's so funny? I just came to give you this by way of thanks. What do you think we found at the end of the map? Show it to the barkeep next time you're in town. He'll give you a discount. Brooch of Illumination. Apparently, crit chance. I want that on Loke, ironically. The Bird Warrior. We haven't even encountered one of those things yet. Cool. I like encountering things. Listen. All I'm saying is, okay. Our empire expands. Calamities. I've got some LP. Let's spend some. Let's prevent the Morthagi from getting stronger, shall we?
No.
She's doing a wonderful job with this voice acting gig. I just realized why she doesn't want to watch RFF2. It's the first one of my productions in a long time that doesn't have her voicing in it.
What? I'm not in it?
No.
What happened?
You were busy with work. So you never got into it.
This is not my fault.
No, it's not.
I quit that job.
But yeah, she's been in my production since the FF9 theater, which was a while ago. Oh my god, it's an ox! A wounded ox. And it has a blue pomegranate seed as big as his fist. So let's see. Wait, I hear something. Almost like it's speaking to me. Beast, ox, can you understand me? How can we help you? I've seen where the thing goes.
So how do you know when you win?
Kill it. But first, kill me!
Okay.
Let it be done, then. How do I know when what's done?
The game.
When I've beaten it.
There's an end.
Yeah, there's like 5 campaigns, and we're on campaign 2 right now. When is Starfield scheduled? Hang on, I haven't done that yet.
Left.
Hit the stream breaks. I'll do it right now. Let's go ahead and slot it in where it goes, because I don't know exactly where it goes.
So people will stop asking you?
Yeah. There, it's on the website now, but if you want me to update it on the bot, that's insane. I will never do that, ever, ever, ever. Yep.
I can't wait to drink hot water again.
That would be nice.
I stink.
I'm sorry. Yeah, brother-in-law last night made the commentary of, yeah, the funny part is, the thing I want to do most right now
Is take a shower.
is take a shower.
Yeah.
Yeah.
is this?
That's something I'm going to give to your parents-in-laws. That's why it's still there. And was in its bag until you grabbed it for 5 seconds. And it has now magically left its bag, because apparently that bag was not sealed.
No.
Which was not something I was aware of. Okay, there. Bot's back up. And it should be updated if you type exclamation mark next into chat. I'm going to get something recovery for lunch. If you have any thoughts about weighing in on that. It was going like this. Let's go like this. No! No! Why?
Okay, I can't do that.
Thank
That
you.
feels really weird.
It does, doesn't it? Anyways, if there is a thought...
I have
in your
no
head,
idea what recovery is.
Food.
Yeah, no, what does recovery
That wasn't supposed to happen.
What genre?
I wasn't supposed to let go of the...
What genre?
I don't know. Food. What are you in the mood for?
Recovery is what?
Food. Lunch. Get food.
I have food.
Okay.
Recovery is what?
So, I don't... There's no definition.
You
It's something nice because last night sucked.
Oh.
So, I've already asked him, and I've now asked you, if there's something that occurs to you, be like, yo, okay? It's something to chew on. You've got several hours. 4 hours.
Bye, Melicor.
Hi, Melkor. Do drive safe, or else.
There is no ice on our road. So, Evo, the other day, I managed to tow my surge protector off in the middle of a dungeon.
Yep.
Remember?
Yep. It was quite funny, in fairness.
Yeah.
Stop dodging, you cowards!
Dodge.
No!
Dodge.
No! Quit it!
Dodge.
Quit it! Quit it!
Dodge. Dodge. And Arceus is lots of fun.
No,
He
the
will
point
like
is,
Arceus.
I will probably enjoy Starfield. I don't know
But in
how
case
it
he
will review it.
won't,
Yeah, Arceus is a guarantee. I'm gonna like Arceus. Pretty much guaranteed.
have you done Snap?
Yes, I have covered Snap.
Did you stream it?
Yeah. It's a good game. Surprisingly good. It's actually a puzzle game, which appealed to me more than I thought it would.
I'm very much enjoying it.
Well, there's your Switch,
Why is it down here?
because I was teaching your daughter how to play Minecraft.
I thought you were doing that on the computer.
Thought about it, but your eldest
Needs to
accurately
learn how to
pointed out.
WASD.
Yeah, but your eldest pointed out accurately that she's probably going to be playing on Switch, so it was a good place to start with the basics.
That's a good point.
And this probably sounds like joking for those of you in chat, but I say with legitimate pride that she learned how to move around, how to move the camera around, how to dig things, and how to place things.
And she's 4.
I was going to say, this is her first video game ever, for a bit of perspective.
She has played Minecraft a little bit before.
Apparently this is not her... Well, I mean, that would still qualify.
Yes. But she has been on and played, so the moving around is less of a... Oof.
Well, I'm no longer proud of her. Oh, you want your Switch.
My toes are itching.
I can't help that at the moment. I could. Maybe. Let's move you here.
Why was she playing on Mini Zan's profile? She has her own profile.
So we could do co-op. It wasn't doing it elsewise.
And then she should have been on mine.
Isn't that what you just said?
No, she was on Mini Zan's.
Oh, well then I don't know.
Oh, no, she wasn't. She was on hers. Never mind.
So I was going to say, like, that's confusing because I have no memory of that, but I'm just going to accept that I'm wrong and move on. That's a lot of corruption in there. Always with the corruption.
Well, yeah. Got corrupted.
So which of the not Spider-Mans do I think will be worse? Venom 3, Madam Web, or Kraven? Well, That's a really good question, because they all look terrible. No offense to anybody who's looking forward to them. I hope they're going to be good. As I often do. But yeah, I think I'm going to agree with the crowd there and go with Madam Web as my answer. Having said that, I have negative interest in Venom 3. Venom 1 was certainly enjoyable. And it was. Venom 2 should have been enjoyable. I think that's a good way to phrase that. They're just dodging and blocking everything today, aren't they? Ross almost died to that block. Jesus. So which one looks like it'll be most fun bad? I mean, honestly, Venom 3 is probably going to be the fun bad one. Based entirely on, I can't remember his name, but the main actor. Let's just do more damage. Tom Hardy, thank you. Hello, Mr. Red. Uh-oh, Blake Chaval's leaving the group. Good to be alone again. No questions. No awkward lies. Oh, I'm sorry, Ect.
Damn it, for that.
Yeah, there's already a Venom 2. It's not great. It includes Carnage, which should be awesome, and isn't. I still don't understand Colgrim's question about adding WoW expansions as separate games to the review count. Oh, you mean just like for how many games I've reviewed? I mean... yeah. But I wouldn't count it that way. I probably won't. Let me pull up the question bot. Well, give me a second. Let me die first. In terms of looks, which PlayStation do I like most? I would probably go with PS4, then PS3, then PS1, then PS2, then PS5, in that order. I should mention that's the slim PS3, the classic PS2, and the tiny PS1. Good to be alone again. No questions, no awkward lines. Oh. What makes the PS5 dead last? I don't know how to answer that. You're asking just purely visually aesthetics, right? Like, it... I cannot be the only person who looks at this monstrosity and thinks, that is ugly.
That is not ugly.
Thank you, sis. It's just... I don't like the asymmetry of it. I don't like how it's trying to look sleek and refined in a way that's kind of like an optical illusion, essentially. Normally I like black and white. So I like the color choice. But at the same time, this looks like it comes directly from Portal. And something about that rubs me the wrong way. It is also gigantic. It is an awkwardly large console. And of course, I would get the one with the disc, which just makes the whole thing look even more lopsided. Actually, yes, I did, Mr. Red. That was a pain. Blade. Mister, what you have to remember is that context is important. On your way out of here, can I ask where you're going, or better yet, can you not ask? Truth is, I've been having these dreams. You want to come with me. I just don't think you should go alone. Dun, dun, dun. I mean, we didn't do the extreme, so... What we ended up doing, apparently, and I didn't actually know this, or if I did, I forgot it until last night, you can actually buy weapons with tombstones. The problem is that meant we had to get our tombstones. So, that was irritating. But in all and total sincerity, if not for the fact that that existed, we might have kind of soft-locked. Simply because she's a trial account, and that's a little bit questionable in terms of design. I'm a little weirded out that World of Darkness has that high of an item level requirement. Like, she's not exactly under-geared, and she's wearing the good class armor because she finished her job quest, and that's not good enough. Whatever. Okay, who are you? Us.
I discovered your pick. Well, I haven't shown it yet. You gotta wait. Let's see if I took any good pictures of it.
What you don't realize when you're a kid is there's
Pick your favorite picture.
such thing as... There's actually good pictures. You got a lot of pictures.
Because it's your favorite.
I like that one. It's a little far away, but it's a good shot. Like that one. I like that. Oh, I really like that one.
That's not going to get a great score.
Yeah, well, their scoring is done. Their scoring is not based on artistic scent. Their scoring, so that's a good one, too. What do you think? That one? Or... that one?
Awful. We'll go bar 4. 19 will go bar 4.
What do I do? So, I know how it scores. Trial accounts can get tombstones, but they cannot buy things off the auction house. They cannot trade, and the end really. Like I say, soft locking, but it's like it runs into the PFR problem, right? So it would be technically possible for her to go and grind up through the MSQ to get to the point where she has better gear, or it would technically be possible for her to go become a crafter from scratch and then craft her own gear. And that's... and it was also possible to grind up tombstones in order to buy her own gear. But those were the options. And those were kind of it.
I got some really good ones at Gengar, too.
Oh, nice. Although I don't know how it scores. Like, I haven't really...
That one would score decently. This one will score the best.
Okay. What you don't realize when you're a kid is there's no such thing as evil. There's just the things people don't like you to do for one reason or another. Is that right? Now,
This
granted,
one
it's
will
very...
not score well. But I only got 2 pictures of this Pokemon because I didn't see it until we were almost past it.
Let's see how well the
Bronze.
scores.
Oh.
That's a 1-star. Here we go. Here we go. This is it.
Oh no! It did score really well.
Nice. Now, granted, it's often very good reasons. Logical reasons. I don't know. Do you really believe that? Yes. Good and evil are easy ideas, though, like with apples. It's simple to sort apples into eat and don't eat.
Oh shoot. Sorry.
Hang on. Oh, here you go.
No, it was fine. I got it.
It's an alcohol wipe.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna wait till I finish eating it first.
Okay. What's this hideous doll all about? Blade, what is that? Made from monster parts. All kinds.
It's a good picture. He turned right up.
You did. And you got other Pokemon in the shot, so you get the bonus points.
Mm-hmm. And he's perfectly centered.
Mm-hmm.
And his size is great.
The trick is to take some reminiscent of the
Alright, let's see
original
how the
body.
game bar does. This is my favorite picture I've taken today. Or on this trick.
That's a triple. Off the start. Wait, no, it isn't. Sorry, I'm misunderstanding.
No, it's the third pose.
Now it's tripling.
Now it is iridescent. Or crystal, or whatever. I knew that would score well.
Nice.
This one won't score well either.
I barely even see it.
It's a Sableye, and it's behind a thing. And it's facing away from me.
Nice placement. That actually is Type 3B. That is an original Famicom version of Seiken Densetsu 2. It was actually a gift from a friend of mine from several years ago.
The artwork in this is ridiculous.
Now the spell just needs blood. Alright, Blade. Hold out your thumb. Now, under the obsidian eye of night, let my blood flower and fruit, a lostling's bottomless heart be fed. Nothing's happening. How strange. Whoa. You did the dark ritual, didn't you? Is literally the description for that monster. I'm glad I brought all three people. Well, let's go punch things. Jesus Christ, Loki, you're just a death machine. Getting you a spear was the right move. Since you're an elementalist, we'll go ahead and have fun with this. Wow, look at that AoE. There's a 3x3 now. Goodbye.
3 damage.
2 shot. Ooh, a flame axe.
Give it to Rock.
So the problem is I only have one melee, and he's currently using a spear. What would this change? So less damage, less range, increased shred, increased stunned, and it would gain broad swipes. It's also a one-hander.
So you could get a second one.
Shield.
And go whack, whack.
I think we will take that. Plus to dodge.
Put it on lock.
We'll get 2 shred. That wasn't quite what I was expecting. What was it? Don't know. Some kind of leech lord launched from the ravenous flaming maw of nether flare. That's just a guess. Ah, but this is promising. Whoosh. I am the sadness of infinite suffering made manifest. Oh my god, it's a teenager. Gaze upon me and be immolated in despair. Alright, my sister has now increased our fashion score by several percent. The one with a lion or eagle on it, Evo. And yes. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Oh, God. Stop. Okay. That's dirty.
Mm-hmm.
All right, here we go. Fashion score decreased. Are you the lostling, Drazar? Oh, God, please stop. Back out. There we go. Ready to do some evil? What are you doing? Oh, okay. I mean, I know people who will do this, unironically, as a fashion thing. They wear glasses, and then they have glasses up like this.
I've already cleaned it.
I'm not cleaning. No, please, God, don't. Please, please don't.
You're getting ready to clean them.
Please, 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 please. Okay, there. Ah.
Okay, I'm running away.
Okay, that's fun.
Mm.
Get lots of Pokemon pictures.
Mm-hmm.
Think about lunch. You've got several hours.
Okay.
Okay. It's just my stream now. Hey, Blade. I don't care. Blood contract. What a bust. I am the sadness, but I don't see why it means I have to be alone. Okay. Well, we leveled, so... I don't know, Evo. Hang on, I'll get on Discord. And then I'll hit the stream breaks for the 70,000th time today. And then I'll type in Final Fantasy IV Baron. And then I'll immediately find the image in 1 millisecond. And then I'll copy the image. And then I will now open the image into a new tab so I can copy the image. And then I will paste the image to you. This is Baron! Any questions? Please shoot me. God damn it. Okay. No, you can't apologize. That just makes everything worse. Every apology is does psychic damage. Every single one of them. Oh, Jesus. My shirt's being weird. Good morning, Sir Jerome Mormon. Apologies equal psychic damage. Remember, every time you do that, you're physically killing me. So you can't apologize unless you're trying to kill me. So are you trying to kill me? See, you're doing it. You're still killing me. You're still causing the killing damage. See? Nope, you're still killing me. She just really wants me to die, everybody. She wants me to die. That's what's happening here. My favorite idea is that she's so distraught that she doesn't notice that she's killing me. And imagine if it was, actually doing, real damage. And so, I'm like, no, please, stop, apologize. And then she actually kills me. Police come in. Got their notebook. All right, what was the cause of death? Looks like it was a Canadian. Yep, that tracks. We'll just put it down as the Canadian suicide. AKA apologizing to death. Oh, gosh. What am I doing? All of these suck, so yeah, we'll take Bard. We'll take crit chance. Canada side. There we go. Canada side. That's much better. I like that. Hey, we recruited someone. Would anyone like to be, looks like a melee? Third person gets it. It will be Bregwin. I need 4 colors. Skin, hair, primary, secondary. Me neither. I didn't even know what genre this game was until we started playing it, Empress. I've been enjoying it for what it is, although I'm really worried I'm going to get bored of it in, 5 days when I'm still going through the campaigns. Colors, Bregwin. Join me, Bregwin. Join me on the color side. Okay, Poiple. Poiple skin, you got it. And then green hair. Green hair! Oh my god, that's terrifying. And then orange. And then red. Red like my soul. It doesn't look very orange. It's very orange, though. Can you be more orange? Nope, that's as orange as we're getting. Okay, whatever. History. If she wasn't reading something as a girl, then folk who knew Bregwin claimed she was most likely sleeping, eating, or dead. Growing to abhor violence as she got older, she studied the words of philosophers who'd sought to rid it from the world. Perceiving a world full of short-sighted people, she decided to forge a path for the future and settle debts later. She's literary, integrity, and brash. I like it. Join us. The Chicken Nuggets has reached Cobb Brood. I've been waiting my whole life for this opportunity. Oh, we've actually seen this exact dialogue before. So, we've already got 2 mages. We could get a second hunter. Or we could get a second warrior. And since I keep getting bombarded with warrior gear, we're going to warrior it up. Let's see. Oh, yes. Definitely Battle Dance. Probably white if I were to guess play 12. Let me guess. Boots? You look like a man who could wear through a pair of boots. I'm looking for myself today, actually. I'm looking something for Loke. Is this a painted silks Loke, a silver-loving Loke? There are big iron buckle Loke types out there. Maybe he's one of those. A tolerant Loke. And a good thing, or I'd be a one lonely mockingbird. He's a rare find, one I don't deserve. Traveling, tracking, fighting, it takes up whole seasons now. It's worn even Loke thin, past 2 weeks especially. He treks way ahead, like he's looking for something, but won't tell me what. I'm not sure what to say, but when we're out into the stars, he's still the closest thing I've got to peace. I want to hold on to that, so I thought I'd show him, to show how I feel. You didn't need to know all this. Folks usually save it for the barkeeper. Yeah, just tell him. Hey, she don't need boots. I'm gonna stick with that. Luke! Listen, did something go down? It won't stand. I've been yanking and I'm leaving. Luke! But first, the stars. The stars! We'll fix the tent later. The stars, Luke! And thus, they make love all night long. Listen, Evo. If it makes you feel any better, the only people who will complain about the rewrites and how much I'm changing the rewrites will complain to me about me. And at this point, I'm thinking I'm just gonna, live with that. Like, take strength from it, draw power from other people's disdain for my changes. Like, wait until you see our wars, because people are going to be really, really pissed about our wars. Like, that's going to happen. And no matter how many times my niece comes down here to kill me, which is what she's about to do.
My sunglasses?
I think these are your sisters, but I could be wrong.
No, those are mine.
Okay, well then they are yours.
Why are they on your head?
Well, your mother put them here.
I made the Amazon bag. The bag.
You mean that one?
Bag. Yes.
Then I suppose that one will qualify.
Yay, my stuff.
You have stuff? Crafting stuff?
Oh, it's here.
Oh, your new tail.
My thing.
That's the buckle one, right?
Yeah.
Nice. Of course, you don't
I
have a thing now, but at some point, that will be a thing.
Here, I can clip it on. Ooh, terrible dialogue.
Yep. Just a little drifters having an evening drift. I could drift off to sleep, come to think of it. Are we still camping? After seeing that? Wait, you're joking? I'm having trouble telling if Mister's joking. I can't believe he wasn't joking. Fire's done. Aren't you going to sleep? I wanted to inspect the area in case there was a chance of green shapes returning. I like it.
It's so soft and fluffy.
Is it, like, irritating?
No.
Good. Oh my god, it's the spirit of death! My messengers
No,
do
no,
not
no,
lie.
feel it.
Mortals sleep within my wood. That is very soft. Is that bad? There's no good or bad. There is only law.
He asking if that's bad.
The law states that a mortal who sleeps in this realm shall bear my mark. As I sleep in my realm, I will sleep in theirs. Okay, so we can make Ross or Mr. Red undergo a transformation. The sunglasses sell the evil look. So now I look like a villain.
Well, wearing 2 pairs of glasses.
Yep.
No, that's why you're a villain. Because you're wearing multiple
Damn
pairs
right.
of
Only a
glasses.
villain would dare wear multiple pairs of glasses. Gotta have that villain chic. Villains always have style. Have you seen Evo's version of Mateus? Evo says that. Yeah, gotta do it at night. Have I ever had someone yell at you for not changing something? No. Even for our Trek, which I remind you is a years-old project at this point, people are only ever upset when things are changed.
Question why I have moved.
All right, Mr. Red. Ross isn't here, so it's up to you. Do you want me to do it to you, or to your one true love, Ross? All right, Mr. Red, let's do it. If you follow the letter of your law, you'll leave me be. Feel free to mark Mr. though. He's fast asleep. I've had it with having to be cautious when he won't bother. Oh wow, it's actually going to... Huh. But you were up? But you were up. Did you see anything? What happened? I have absolutely no idea. You know, I just realized Loke also isn't red anymore because he's a freaking raven. So what's the transformation?
Mr. Red's hair can't change color. It's green now.
Hang on. Where's... Oh, here we go. Sylvan
Lost out
marked.
his face.
Reduced tenacity, but increased retirement age. And that's actually it at the moment. But yeah, you got the
His
the
hair's
mark.
green and he's got a mark on his face.
Yep.
Originally, his hair was brown.
Oh my god, look at Loke's hands. They look like gloves or gauntlets or something now.
They do. And it's also very flexible. It moves.
Blugga. Alright, let's kill everything.
Look, it does move.
Let's see. Yes. Time to show you the power of Choco Anger.
I thought you were about to say Chocobo.
I mean, it's related. I can't believe that didn't kill him.
Chocobo.
Duh. Oh my god. It's Loke's hands. Loke's hands are stained with blood. Loke, what have you been doing? Alright, let's send in the other melee. Into Danger, who's level 1. This will turn out very well. Everything will be fine. Be not afraid.
Oh god, that giant thing in the background. That like that skeleton.
Yeah, that's gonna be fun.
And like the claw.
Why don't you go up here? You... Well, why don't you shoot that guy?
Oh yeah, what's this?
Ow.
How come nobody said anything about Mr.
Ow.
Red's face?
I don't know. I don't think they noticed. Or cared, honestly. No, come back, Leaf Spirit. Okay, That's actually not what I was expecting to happen. Let's take over the fire that's in someone else's place. Oh, that sucks. Well, okay, that's a thing that happened. I honestly wasn't expecting that to end his turn, because I thought May just kind of bypassed that roll. I was wrong. Ooh. Okay. Good news. They're dead. Bad news that I am also dead. Get up there. We can get a leaf axe, which I absolutely want. So if I'm not mistaken, leaf axes heal. Yep.
Yes, you heal enemies.
Wait, no! No! Stab.
You just killed the enemy.
Yep, Ross is just standing in the fire. I mean, in fairness, he's kind of fine, you know? He's fine.
I mean, if it's his fire,
You'd think I would,
according to
like...
this game's logic,
Yeah.
you don't burn.
I mean...
It
Honestly,
doesn't make sense at all, but
it's very logical, as long as you don't think about it too much. So let's try out this new leaf axe, shall we? Nice. We even got leaves for it. Die, monsters.
what's a leaf?
Leaf is something that heals you when you damage someone else. So if I go, then I heal.
A leaf?
Ooh, armor. Yes, no, put that. Whoa, whoa. My glasses are being weird. Probably because I have
That's
two of them.
because you're wearing sunglasses.
Look, shush. Oh my god, my
That are
glasses are being
mine.
very weird. Hang on, glasses weird. No, my glasses, no!
My glasses.
Ah, I've lost my glass. You saw, I took my hands off them for like 2 seconds, and she was just like, boop, they're gone. Just like that.
Yes, these are mine.
I called dibs on the last of the shroom cakes. That is what Mr. Red would say. We've reached the dib calling stage of the evening. Can I have your share of the crusty bits? Troubles melt like honey flakes. That's an interesting dream. Sure. Got something against Ross. Get in line. Glare all you want. I'm not letting you through. Ag! Why is he moving so slow? Why can't I move my limbs? Mister? Mister! What are you shouting for? Oh, must have had a vivid dream. Well, make yourself useful. I want griddle cakes. Plus to speed. I think Doom music would fit this game. Well, let's find out in the next combat encounter, shall we? For now, I don't know. I feel like completing a quest. Okay, now that that's done, let's go ahead and work.
More terrible.
It hasn't been so terrible, though.
Aw.
I know, right? Like, it's
Yeah.
like, damn, it's actually, like, acceptable and decent. How dare.
Why are you upset about the fact that it's decent?
Because it was funny.
Oh yeah.
Okay, we've
Here's
almost...
my
got to
beautiful felt.
that. Nice. Ooh, nice. Bunch of colors, too. Oh, that's sweet. Looks like it only gave you, like, 3 per color, so you're gonna have to be careful with that.
Mhm.
I'm stealing these.
No, they're
There
mine.
we go.
They're mine. Mine.
What are you gonna make first?
Well, I'm not making anything yet.
That's why I asked what you're gonna make first.
I'm making it once my rest of my order arrives.
What are you still missing?
My ears and my mouth.
Sense make.
I'm using the felt for the mouse.
Hey, Mr. Red, are you death? Have you been death all along? Come on, I'll explain. That's why I usually go with the Bob from Accounting joke act. First of all, I was that person for a while. But second of all, it's usually less, like, mean-spirited than unpaid intern, because, yeah, unpaid interns do not have a fun job. It's like grad students in a hospital, if you know. Anyways, come on, I'll explain some things as much as you need to know. Oh. I'm going back to sleep. No, we'll go into it. We'll do it. We do it. Not Blade Travel, let's send Loke, because he's just kind of our go-to killing machine right now. We could send Bragwin Great Hips, though. I mean, if that sounds bad, pillagers know. Look up sometime how many airplane companies, air traffic. What's the word? Airports? No, that's the wrong word. How many plane companies exist in the United States sometime?
How many traffic cone companies exist
3.
in the entire world? There's only 3 companies that sell traffic cones.
I don't know. Stop. Not you. You're fine. Let's do those 2. There we go. Airliners. Or airlines, thank you. It is funnier about maple syrup, I agree. Because the airline thing is kind of awful. Not as bad as the train thing, though. Don't even get me started about the train thing. These mountains' journey ends there, I hope. Been a long road getting from there to here. Gazing into the pool is supposed to give you some kind of, I don't know, revelation. These mountains aren't drawn on most maps. You're telling me there's something significant about them? How is a mountain not drawn on a map?
I don't know.
Like, if nothing else, it'd be a, hey, there's a mountain over here. Don't go over here. Long Falls. Oh, wait, Reckless Leapers. Know that I've considered this journey, this place for a long time. What are you hoping to find in there? There's gaps in my life. A pain I've lived with I can't explain. Mr. Red, I want you to pick one of these. Or, darkness covers some of my memories. This feeling that I did. So basically, you either want to forget the past or remember the past you can't that you have forgotten. I mean, it could be worse. It could be moving people off their land. We'll just know. Which one's it gonna be, Mr. Red? Did you do something dark and terrible and you want to forget it? Or did you forget something? Okay, okay, so we're gonna forget it. Guess I'm already here. There's the pool. Hi, I'm Nan. Good to meet you. You know my name. No, I just called you Mister. Since you were a child, I've watched your progress. I knew we were destined to meet one day. Mr. Red, you have a stalker. It's a bit of a claim. I've heard this called the Pool of Visions. You heard wrong. It is, in fact, the Pool of Revisions. Here you can change what would have happened if you were to change one decision in your life. That's extraordinarily dangerous. It's amazing, the potential knowledge. And yet, often the learning can leave us feeling more foolish. In any case, you may only look once, and only after you've defeated the challenge. In my youth, I was greedy. Strong, I sought to slay the god beast Moatona to show my might. Rather than end me, she saved my soul and gave my life purpose. So, you have to fight me. Alright, here we go. Ready for the boss song? So this is the wrong song.
Can I listen?
Hang on, it was the wrong song. Alright, here we go. Now you may listen to the boss music.
Listen. There's a hole in my microphone.
Alright, boss music. He's actually kind of low level. That's okay. That's okay. I ain't gonna complain. Let's get our infuse on.
A stone table.
Let's throw a stone table at him. Oh, that's not his stone table. Listen, Alex, what would have happened is your entire life would be a non-stop cavalcade of joy and happiness. You would be fulfilled, complete, in a way that you can barely comprehend. So, you know, that might have been a bad call. It's okay, though. Apparently you can flank from distance. I didn't know that. And we win. And now back to the best boss song ever. Oof. He falls to an E. I'm afraid we're tougher than we look. You've beaten me fairly and proved your worth as warriors. Take one look into the pool of revisions. Ugh. However, you should know that while you can see what would have been, you can never change what was. He gazes into the pool. He bows to Alec Korbianiki. He says, thank you, Alec Korbianiki, for the sub. He says, destroy. So you can't put it towards Pokemon Arceus because that's been funded for months. But if you put it towards anything else, let me know. Like Citizen Sleeper and Shadows Over Loathing. You say that, Alex, but you're wrong. You're wrong. Oh, did the music switch? Oh, shoot. Dealer's choice. Well, it doesn't work that way, so I'll just delete it. Deleted forever. And now let's go with all of these suck. That's an interesting sound to be hearing. Oh, never mind. That's the shop vac. I don't know here. Whatever. Random good music.
Wonderful music. That is wonderful music right there.
You can do dealer's choice, but you can't bundle dealer's choice. So, for example, if you donate towards one thing and then 2 dealer's choices, what happens is it goes towards one thing. The 2 dealer's choices just kind of fall off and don't exist. So, in Alex's case, he donates towards 2 things and the 3rd thing falls off. He sees himself almost as he is now, out of time and place, in a place he hasn't quite forgotten. He can't remember what happened here, but there's a knife inside him, a head of real hurt. He's speaking to someone, and the word comes to him in a flash. Sister? His sister is preparing to go on a journey. They argue and she turns away. Suddenly he feels the ache of watching her go, realizes she never came home again, though he waited years. I let her leave. But in this vision, Mr. follows her and convinces her to stay. I mean, we could change our mind on that later, Act, but right now I have literal tens of thousands of dollars from literal thousands of donators in the dealer's choice. So just giving me more dealer's choice doesn't feel like the right call, is really what that boils down to. But we can have a discussion about it. We can have a debate about it and see what you all think. What music is playing right now, kiddo? Oh, never mind. This needs to be turned down a bit. So their lives go on in whatever small village this was. Neither of them leave home, and they live wondering what life would have been if they made the bolder choices. He stands. The memory in the pool fades. What are like chances on your roof? You never told me you had a sister. Suppose I was trying to forget. I don't even recall where we lived, or how we, or what we. I think she must have died somewhere far from home, and I must have left after that and buried my memories. And today, in a sense, you got your sister back. No, she did. Ross also looks in, and so does Loke. And then they leave. Okay. Oh yeah, like, I'm gonna be burning some dealer's choice on a couple of things, including Zelda. And, the best MMO ever made. +1 range is certainly good with someone who I'm focusing on being an archer as. I also love the idea of ambush. Let's go with range. Boring, but useful.
Boring. So boring.
Because the list is too big as is, von
Why is there
Falkenstein.
no mountains on the map?
Well, that's a mountain right there. And that's a mountain right there.
No, I mean
That's a
on
mountain,
their
and that's a
map.
mountain. There's another mountain. There's mountains everywhere.
No,
There's mountains everywhere.
that
There's so many mountains.
mountains
Look at these
do not
mountains.
exist.
Look at
That's oceans.
Behold the mountains. Behold the mountain.
Yes.
Okay, so let's...
Why is there a bridge over the mountain? How is there a bridge over the mountain?
That's a good question. I don't know. Uh-oh. The Morthagi are attacking from where I currently am. Okay. Well, let's go here. And stop them from attacking. Listen, geography's hard,
I love
okay?
this vacuum music.
Ba ba da ba, vacuuming. They found the Gulvish. This decor lacks a certain morthagery. It's probably underneath. Stomp around a bit. Stomp, stomp, stomp. Twunk. One doesn't research mortificers for years to just remain completely useless. You still up for clearing it out? That's the plan. That's why I made this. That's an exquisite piece of work. But a lot can change in a long walk across the yondering lands. My spine is in brambles. My knees are splitting into shards. My years remind me of the debt I owe them. Perhaps another fight isn't how I want this to end. Not yet. So I wanted to give this to you. Are you certain? One of you would take down more foes with this than I could at this point. I'll stay out here. I'm no surgeon, but I can tend to those who need it. Looks like the mortificers, books on mortificers for months, and I hardly got anything. Your battle knowledge is more useful anyways. But first we get a tier 3 great axe. Yeah, so that flare axe is neat and all, but here you go, Loke. Kill things in the face. We're going to call this axe
Chicken.
the chicken nugget. Alright, this... Oh, I don't like anything about this battle. Oh, okay, that's going to suck. Alright, hang on. We got to switch to battle music. Suddenly, a structure hums to life and kills everyone. So destroy that thing. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Is that poison?
Yep. Ooh, okay. Okay. By the way, one of my special abilities is called Lore Dump. I overload your brain with knowledge, dealing damage and stunning you for 2 turns. I have that ability in real life. Yeah. Yeah, we're in a hurry here. Sure thing, Act. Let me explain to you the lore of Kingdom Hearts. I've actually done that in real life. I have summarized the entire story of Kingdom Hearts in about a minute. There's a clip of it, which I will not be doing because it'll be a spoiler, but I have done it. I could, but I'm not going to spoil Kingdom Hearts right now, which is why I haven't. Alright. Here's a spoiler for Kingdom Hearts. It's full of bees! Yeah, you don't care about spoilers, but can you imagine how many other people might? Either people who are currently watching or people who might be watching the VOD. There's a reason I have that no unrelated spoilers rule. So, no. You give a warning. Go watch the clip! If you're so insistent on watching it, go watch the clip. Let's see here. That sucks. Okay. Oh, this really sucks.
I don't find a way to get around.
No, there's a ton of crap in my way. Good news is I can barely reach that. So, now we should be able to do this. Yep, we can start doing this. Yay! Shred that armor.
The music stopped.
Don't click that. The link that Alex just linked. We here at the Lore Walkers do not recommend watching that. That's not the word I would use to describe that.
You have the right to chicken nugget raised by yours.
There is... It's not even here. Where's the friggin' clip? We're all now pregnant. I remember that one. I do like music. But now you have to listen to the music I've been listening to.
My favorite. The band's not like that.
Oh, that's a shame. Okay. Whatever. I think it's just the mic being different. How? No, I cannot guess how. I lack the power. We need to get the hell up here. We don't have that much health, and we're taking 1 damage every round. Which is a lot. Oh my gosh. That, yeah. Of course it blocks the attack. Why wouldn't it? You're a dick. That's a good question, actually. It depends on if you want to see if he's actually going to get into the franchise, or if you're just seeing if he's going to like a specific game as like a one-off thing. Like, is this an attempt to try and engage him with the series, or is this just, here's something cool, right? No judgment in either direction. It kind of depends on where you're going with it. Okay, so you're just doing it for something cool. Then I actually agree with Alex. I would go with Kingdom Hearts 1. It's probably the most straight, whimsical, ridiculous, silly one. Interesting, Mr. Red. I'm curious how that, like, lines up, but I believe you. I mean, you're probably just lying to me, and that's okay. I don't like, blame you or anything, but it's okay. I accept you for what you are. Blocked! I hate everything.
I mean, at least you got rid of the poison.
Yeah, we got rid of the friggin' gas.
There's another one. Imagine there's another one of those things.
That would suck. Screw it, let's just go give some health buffs to her and get my melee up in frickin' melee range. Yeah, originally it was supposed to be the last boss, and then they changed their mind, so they're like, well, we've already spent all the time and effort. That actually happens a lot. We were talking about that during Breath of Fire 3. Mister, could you not die, please? Ross is dead. Jesus Christ! He just hit us for 7 damage. Some of our characters don't even have that much health. Okay, get out of here, Ross. Anyways, what was I saying? It's a really common thing for them to design, like, the team that designs bosses and you know, gets the meshes, the wireframes, the animations, all that up. Just kind of do that separately, and then the rest of the team's like, all right, we need to just drop a boss somewhere. And that's Chernobog in a nutshell. We just need a boss somewhere. By the way, all this is happening because they blocked that one hit. Which I just feel like pointing out, because one dice roll has almost led me to a TPK scenario, which is very D&D. Okay. Still can't grab anything over there. Yeah, we might actually be dead here. This is not actually great. Yeah. And there's nothing really, so you're just gonna, like, move there and give them armor. You're gonna move back, and you're gonna shoot, and you're not gonna miss or be dodged! Oh my god! Mr. Red's about to die. Wow, oh my god, there's still like 5 more in the next room. How are there so many enemies left? Why is this a thing? Stop dodging or blocking my freaking attacks. God damn. Okay, get the hell out of here, Mr. Red. The good news is you're ranged. But the bad news is you're, like, on the verge of death. Yeah, it's alright. Oh, no. Look at this nonsense.
A wardrobe.
It's spawning enemies. There's an enemy... So, I'm sorry, I just gotta line up this encounter. So there was a dude in here who was a mini-boss who was just making you do a bunch of damage every round. And then, once you finally take him down, there's another mini-boss down here who's just spawning new enemies. It's a literal monster closet.
It's a wardrobe.
I can't even. No, don't!
Go.
I mean, there's no running. If we die, we're just dead.
I looked at the bucket and I thought it was a hot bucket.
Why? Bragwin, meanwhile. Loke's actually doing okay. He's the only reason this hasn't completely fell apart yet. Because I gave him a crap ton of armor earlier.
Or more.
Yep, I gave him the armoire armor. And I can't even right at that range. Oh my god, why are you so useless? I've decided that mages suck if I don't get the ignite spell. And that's because they do. I have a choice on the matter. I'm kind of serious. Like this, it's just okay. It probably doesn't help that I literally misclicked earlier when I was leveling one of you, and I forget which one it is. But I'm starting to think it was Blade Javal. So let's like get up here. Well, J. Palmer, trade. Because it wasn't an option. It's random. Levels are random. Oh my god. Okay. Bragwin is at 1 health.
Oh no.
So, I don't want you to die, especially since you're just gonna run. You're just going to run. Now the good news...
You just said there's no running.
The good news is that there's fire on the ground. We can just control the fire directly. Blocked the fire! You lying sack of crap! No, you didn't! It's fire!
It's not possible.
You are lying to me, game. He's just every turn he's making a new ad. Every single round. He's got a lot of armor too. Look at that.
At least just driving the radio down.
Yeah, just hang out over here, Bragwin. Hide in a corner. Oh my god. No, not at all, Jamal. This is just a mean enchantment. Okay. The wardrobe is dead. There's something I never thought I'd be saying today.
Walk. No. If the wardrobe, yes, the wardrobe.
I do like the wardrobe.
If the wardrobe, you walk upstairs, one of the doors falls off the wardrobe. Oh, the wardrobe is dead.
You know, honestly, just retreat, Blade. Just get out of there. Mr. Red, just get out of there. Just get out of it. You're all low on health.
Dodge.
Loke, carry us to victory. Oh my god.
11 damage?
Yeah, I'd better get some freaking good experience out of that nonsense.
No, experience.
Ugh.
A crow feather.
Just a warding. We're going to put that on Loke, because he's our tank. Okay. Let's get some retirement age, so we don't have to lose Mr. Red. We did it! Barely. That Ross appears to have quite an internal monologue. How'd things shake out? They've been disassembled. We'll melt down what we can. So you pull it off then. Good, we can rest for a bit. What do you mean a bit? We destroyed their source, didn't we? Nothing's falling out of there again. This workshop was not the only one ever in operation. And Morthagi's ability to lie dormant and bide their time is one of their greatest strengths. I hope I'm not wrong, but in case I'm not, and in case I'm not around to help next time, I'm around. It's a thing you have to consider when you reach my age. In case I'm not, keep your wits about you. And then 10 years pass.
Again. It's not 11 years.
B. B is always jump. B.
Oh, yes.
Whatever the bottom button is on the facepad. Which is what I call B. During the years of peace, it was true. This cheese is incredible. Hey, if this is my favorite adventure, got any more lucky maps for us? Loke and Ross were stopped by a traveling woman, a resident of that small village, where the Great One once feasted. She thanked... It felt like 10 years. It was actually just a couple weeks. She thanked them again for slaying the monster and ended up ending the darkest days of her life. Loke took the woman up on a free drink, of course. Blade fell for a shepherdess he found in the hills. Hand in hand, they would follow the flock for hours in contented silence. Blade Taval, you have found your one true love, a woman who doesn't talk. When Mister came down with a case of thistlethroat, Loke would come by to wash blankets and handle the soup pot. I had that too a while back. You know what? Made me tougher. Ross and Loke. What is that email, Braylon? Oh. Ross and Loke kept up a schedule of sparring afternoons. Ross punctuated almost every cast with a clever observation. I never treated them orthogony to this banter. Why waste breath on an audience that won't appreciate it? You're saying I do. Loke and Mr. Red's son. Loke and Mr. Red's son. Reached adventuring age. Martha and Mac has joined the Chicken Nuggets as a warrior. Okay, so Mr. Red...
Mac and cheese.
Hang on. So Loke is a bird. And Mr. Red is a plant. Ugh, a plant, excuse me. So,
No, Mr. Red's the stage after a plant. Just become chicken nuggets.
he's a warrior. Yay.
Chicken nuggets are plants. Well,
Ooh. I like all of these. Let's do... Let's do sun. Mr. Red's leg became Sylvan, increasing your speed but reducing your block. Loke's arm became Crow, giving you Crow Scratch, which can do blinding damage. Let's see if we can craft anything. We've already got a tier 3 weapon on Loke, which is why we've been handling... Like, notice everyone has tier 1 weapons except Loke, who has a tier 3. And he carried us in that last fight. In fact, he also already has the best armor he can have. Like, now. Speaking of which, let's get Bragwin the best armor we can. Yes. Let's armor up a little bit, because holy crap. That was nearly a TPK, that last fight.
food.
No, not a food.
Yum, yum.
We can get Bragwin a tier 3. We can't get her a tier 3 leaf axe. We need more spell thread. Or we could just get her. We could also get Mr. Red a better weapon. Can we? Yeah, we can. We can get him a tier 3 bow right now. And I agree with that. Let's go ahead and grab that. That's probably the only weapon upgrade we're going to grab. Yeah. Well, hang on. We could give him a slightly better... Can we make you a shield? Is that a thing? We do not have the ability to make shields, near as I can tell. Oh, here we go. They apparently are just cosmetic.
Reduce damage from non-flanking attacks backward.
There. Then we'll kind of make him our tank a little bit. Do any of these increase, like, my block or my dodge? Dueling Sword looks like it increases block. No, it's just the same block. Never mind. Yeah, so this is just whatever. What about mace? Knockback. Hammer does knockback. Dagger does flanking damage. Spear is just range. I mean, it's good, but it's just range. Great Spear is obviously a two-hander and therefore not applicable. But we lose block, and we lose accuracy. So, no. We want block. We want dodge. We want death. Screw it, let's do this one. At least let him contribute, because that way, everyone except Bragwin has a two-hander. Or a tier 2, rather. She needs Spell Thread and Ingots, so we need to be watching for that on the overworld map. Spell Thread and Ingots. Look at these things. They're beautiful in their own ways. Oh, hang on. I actually have a playlist for Meanwhile Elsewheres. Look at these things. They're beautiful in their own way, but they're not people. They were never meant to be. And you think you can stick your soul into one and whatever comes out the other end will still be you? What's the alternative? Death? If it comes to it, yes. Having some abomination following me around insisting it was you for eternity? That's worse torture than any honest loss. Honest? You're being selfish. You can't see beyond your own personal conception of what a person is. This could usher in a new era of humanity. It wouldn't be humanity. No. It would be something better. I'll change your mind. I shouldn't have to, but because I apparently care about you for whatever reason I can't remember at the moment. Where are you going? Come back! I want you to know that just by coming here, I put your land at risk. The Morthagi erupt when they catch any wind of any of us. Well, then I won't waste your time. I'll ask directly. Can you make me into one of you? I've built most of a body based on my studies of your late friend, but I need your help to finish the job. I'm a skilled metalworker and was a decent fighter in my younger days as well. I know I can be an asset to you and your people. No one has called us people in a long time. Are you certain? It's not a safeguard against death. You've seen that firsthand. Thank you. The mic really picks up those kind of noises. That's all. I don't need a safeguard. I just need a way to halt my own decay. How old were you when you became an enduring? As old as me? No. Then you don't know what it's like. Nobody does until they get here. You grow up thinking your elders just like complaining about their aches and weariness. You think they like sitting in the same chair day after day watching clouds pass. You don't realize they do it because doing anything more has become impossible. I don't want to reach that point if there's a better way. A better way. Then you have understood what others have not. It feels good to have someone understand. Come with me if you want to die. Meanwhile, I've been talking with the carpenter from Jumping Hoss. My beloved son is, the father... The familial relation is so visible on their faces. Yeah, the resemblance. It's uncanny, honestly. Okay, let's switch music. Now we're switching scenes here. They're getting overwhelmed with people driven out of the surrounding regions by the Morthagi. The Chicken Nuggets needs to help. I assume you don't mean helping them build houses. As wholesome as that sounds, no. The shadows deepen. Destroy all Morthagi, or die trying. Yes. Okay, looks like we are making spell threads. That's good, but we need more spell thread. We also aren't timed, so let's sweep first, shall we? Yes. Sweep. Sweep. No, it's a bird person. He was cursed into being a bird because we picked the non-bird option. I wish I was kidding. I am, of course, not. It's one of those modest, hopeful nights, which naturally means another song change. Modest and hopeful. That our mindscapes have their own geography. This is the exact... I've seen this dialogue before. I've literally seen this before. So, sure. Let's get the kids some experience. Let's just split the party as far and hard as we can here, shall we? Okay. Explain... Come on, come on. Okay. This is a terrible idea, but we're going to go ahead and go for it, because why not? Let's do a battle with only 3 people. Listen, I know that my voice is terrible, Crazy Horse. You don't have to tell me. I hear it every day. I've literally seen this before.
Oh my god, it's the egg again.
Take the egg. Why is Bragwin purple? I don't understand the question. Why aren't you purple, Alex? You could have been purple. Why aren't you purple? Why would you need a nose? Actually, I think she does have a nose. I think it's just buried in the purple. Yeah, that's where my nose is buried. Yeah, back to the pool of regrets. Let's go.
No, it's
Go.
buried in the cat.
Why is there a cat?
Because cats are painted purple.
God dang it. Why are the cats painted purple? Mr. Red, why did you paint this cat purple?
Is that ice on the floor?
I don't know. Oh yeah, sorry, I forgot we were in battle. Oh god, we'll do...
Stardew Valley music.
I don't have any Stardew Valley battle music. Because there is none.
No, I just meant playing Stardew Valley, like, town music.
Okay, fine. But first, the classic battle song. The classic battle song. Yeah, I figured. Correct, Emperor Valerian. I mean, Valerian Wraithfall. The Emperor. Look, you're Emperor now, okay? You're just gonna have to live with this. This is your life. Wow, these apparently don't have a mind for me to affect with that. That's funny. Okay, that actually worked. Holy crap, that was even intentional. Oh, now they have a mind. Well, I guess it just was out of range. Lore dump! Kingdom Hearts isn't that complicated. Okay, there we go. There's your lore dump. Yeah, she likes Stardew Valley. She has good tasting games. Well, kind of. Okay, maybe she has terrible tasting games. My bad. Wait, that was music, not a game. My bad. That's not... I don't think that's what Stardew Valley music sounds like. Okay, I believe you. Please don't spit fire on my entire party.
Please don't explode.
Oh, jeez. Okay, okay. Please stop spitting.
What?
Fire has been spit. I repeat, fire has been spit.
Yay.
You'll kill stuff, Bragwin. Bragwin's like, yeah, what's the matter to do? That's probably worth the shot. Nice, okay. Now I need you to get out of the fire. And then grab that fire. And then move that fire.
Fire, 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 fire.
Pretty much.
How is the fire thing being damaged by fire?
Well, that's not the fire thing.
Can the fire thing be damaged by fire?
I don't know. Find out in a second. Because I'm getting swarmed. How did he not take... Okay, whatever. If I can do Nerubians, J. Palmer. Instantaneous, no question, no hesitation.
There is like 3 enemies up front of you.
Yeah, there are. Jesus Christ. Okay. Can you kill this? Thank God. Okay, so that's the big guy gone, but both flame guys are still up. The other race? Well, you see, what I would do with the other race. First,
Freeze them all!
I would do this, because that'll kill him. Or he'll block the fire that he's standing in. How do you... I'm so confused. Stop dodging! Neutral. Nerubians would be neutral. Any new race at this point should be neutral. There should be no horde or alliance. It's dumb. It's been dumb for a long time. The faction divide should be completely torn down. So, absolutely neutral, 100%. Alright, it's time to bring up the real battle music. From a game no one's ever heard of or played.
Bum, 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 ba-dum, dum. Stardew Valley!
It doesn't have battle music. We've talked about this.
No, just regular Stardew Valley town music. For the battle music.
That sounds interesting.
Yes, let's do that.
Damn it, Valerian. How dare you recognize the song? I'll never forgive you for this. Okay, no more fire belchers. Much, but whatever. Okay, it did take damage walking through it. That's good. Please tell me that's all of them. Oh, thank God. That's a lot of experience for Bragwin. Alright, so I promised her Stardew Valley music, not that she would hear it, but... out of my word.
Yay.
Okay,
Just double check. I can't hear anything. Okay.
Yeah, see you around, Alex. Good fortune. A crit chance increase. Let's give that to Mr. Red. Let's bother to give him a better weapon. Don't give me mayonnaise. Don't give me mayonnaise, please. I'm begging you.
Why don't you want mayonnaise? Mayonnaise.
I hate mayonnaise. You kidding me?
Mayonnaise, nays, nays.
Does anybody actually like mayonnaise?
Nasal spray.
Like, Spartan doesn't like mayonnaise.
Nasal spray.
I am absolutely exhausted, Spartan. Spell thread.
Do you like mayonnaise?
Yeah, do you like mayonnaise, Spartan? Okay, so if I had a new race to WoW for both factions or two neutral races, what would I pick? So first the Nerubians, and second the Ogres. It's been a long time in coming, and whatever stupid, dumb excuse they give us is stupid and dumb. Any questions?
I'm neutral about mayonnaise.
The Taurens are already huge. The Drakthir are already tall. Ogres are fine. Why would you dip French fries into butter and sugar? That's it. That's it. No, no, no. So, putting mayonnaise in coffee.
Huh?
Why? Just, I don't have anything else to add to that sentence other than that one word.
Mayonnaise in coffee. Huh?
What? Fernute Forest. To Dunit, but neither of those exist. Oh, here we go.
Where's Fernute Forest?
Right there, apparently.
Where's Dunute Plain?
It's actually a good idea. Let's do it. Let's make. Can I make one here? I can make one here. Hey, hey, hey. Eggshells in coffee.
Oh.
I just want to be clear about that. Medicine strike. What are you doing? What are you doing?
Medicine.
What are those?
Giant cockroaches with centipede tails
I,
and bird claws.
Okay, I'm just confused at this point.
Fly wings.
Yeah, I think Crazy Norse is officially high. Good news is there's a bunch of trees. What are you doing, kiddo?
I'm breathing, talking,
With your hand.
touching your head.
I'm dead now.
Five.
Oh, okay.
Gives brains.
I'm like, my brains.
No, I said gives brains.
Oh, I thought you were taking my... Your hands are cold right now. I thought you were taking my brains. How to use egg... I'm not even clicking that. I refuse on principle to click that. Okay, so...
Click it.
Warding and dodge.
Click it.
But that's the same... We already have that.
Click the link.
What do you... No, stop. Give me that. Stop.
Click the link.
Never. Look, if you want to put eggshells in coffee, because I know you've recently discovered you like coffee, that's up to you.
No, I don't like coffee. I like vanilla coffee without
Oh.
eggshells in it.
Oh. We cured the pig.
It doesn't matter. Why did the pig just say it doesn't matter?
These are all very good questions. All right. Ooh. These are all good. But
Great.
what do you got right now?
Crow hand. How does a crow have hands?
These are all very good questions.
Shouldn't that be a wing?
Let's grab shield switch here. Neither of us actually drink coffee, Spartan. She likes coffee flavored stuff.
Me?
Yeah, don't you? Don't you?
That was on top.
Do, 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 do,
Bonk.
do, 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 do. Wait, what do you... Okay, whatever. I don't even care. I think they just swapped jobs. I thought maybe if I had two of them working on it, like on the opposite sides, we could build it better. They grind the eggshells with the beans. Hang on. Vomit. Imagine finding Ross staring unbrokenly upon the river. Was I supposed to be somewhere? Nowhere in particular. What's up? I have to go away. Just like that, huh? Can I tell you the truth? There was a woman named Zephandra. It's hard for me to say it, but I can't help feeling what was responsible for what happened to her that one day when I tried to get her a vanilla frosty, and they wouldn't let me order it. It's still gonna happen. The problem is I have to physically... So check this out. This is so stupid. They don't allow you to order vanilla frosties online here for delivery. So you have to physically go to the Wendy's to get a vanilla frosty. Now one time I thought they did. This is my fault, and I still feel bad about this. But
That's when I discovered I liked the coffee.
so they had a vanilla thing, and it was like I was like, vanilla frosty, sweet. And it wasn't. It was vanilla coffee smoothie thing.
Smoothie.
I don't know what to call it.
Smoothie.
And I was very sad about this. End statement.
Smoothie.
But the point is, like, 3 separate times I have tried to get my niece a vanilla
You gave me
frosty.
a chalky frosty?
I'm actually, I don't know if we're getting Wendy's today. And we're not getting lunch for like 2 more hours. But But look, they actually have vanilla frosties on the menu.
Okay,
Okay, now we've got to get Wendy's. Just to see if it's actually vanilla.
if it's actually a frosty.
Yeah, no kidding.
For drink, I would like drink.
Hang on. Do they have...
Also, I would like to order a burger.
No burgers, just frosties.
The last time you guys got Wendy's, I didn't get any because I was at school.
I know, I'm sorry. Usually, I don't get you stuff when you have a school day because I assume you have lunch at school.
I do, but I'm always hungry when I get home.
Do they not feed you much?
I feed myself.
These sound
I
like...
pack my own lunch.
Oh, so it's my fault. I understand.
What? I didn't even say you in any of those sentences.
She's secretly blaming me, everyone. Now, it looks like they've discontinued the coffee thing, but now they have the... I'm just confused. I don't even know. Whatever. We'll figure it out.
Maybe that is the coffee. I just renamed.
Yeah, okay, whatever. Together. Yep, okay. Sure, whatever.
Blade Jamal.
You know what? Sure. Go get some experience, Blade Jamal. You've been less than perfectly useful. No offense. But, like,
I order what I want to eat.
we're not... I don't know if we're doing Wendy's.
I'm hungry though. That may or may not
Alright, do me a
be because
favor.
I haven't eaten lunch.
Go get your breakfast, then.
But I don't want to. I want burger.
Do me a favor. Go ask the Rents what they think about Wendy's and ordering something now, okay? This is kind of a community thing. That's how that works. Okay?
Ask them what they want from Wendy's.
Well, basically, are they cool with getting Wendy's now? And what do they want from Wendy's? Is what this really boils down to. Okay?
I'm not gonna remember what they want.
I don't... They just need to text me what they want.
Okay.
Hey, Melkor. Congrats.
Mm.
I'm glad you kept safe. Are they still working on the... There's already a passage. Why are they making a second pass? Why?
Why?
Let's cancel that.
Why?
I know, right, Melkor Blade? It's really funny, because I sometimes wonder if one of the reasons why I'm so positive about certain specific RPGs, which I will not name here, is the fact that they nailed the ending, right? Like, they just completely nailed the ending. No, see, I'm curious what's going to happen if they keep going now, really. I mean, Tales of Vesperia was... I mean, that was a thing. Okay. Yeah, no, Lufia 2 was an interesting game because it honestly was scoring kind of average. I mean, that's not bad, obviously, but for what's usually considered a great game, including by me, it was scoring a lot lower than I thought it would. And then we hit the outro, and it was just positives, 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 positives. Just bam. +1 health. And root creatures. Root bear. I don't want to fight a root bear. One thing I do like about this game is the uniqueness of its enemies. Have you noticed that? Yeah, no, Lufia 2 definitely had Mystic Quest syndrome. Absolutely. Good, solid intro. Great outro. Kind of meandering middle part. That was still... I know this is reiterating for some of you, but it was just such a shock to me how good Mystic Quest's outro was. Like, for those of you who don't remember, when we did the Mystic Quest review, I was just like, oh my god, this game sucks. What is wrong with me? Why did I ever like this game? And then we got to the outro, and it was just like, banger! Just out of nowhere. Suddenly, actual dungeon design, actual boss design, great music, and something approaching an actual story beat. And I'm just like, where was this the rest of the game? It is very Kingdom Hearts. Yeah, I've actually called this Kingdom Hearts syndrome before. I should probably go back to calling it that. Because, yeah, most Kingdom Hearts games nail the intro and nail the outro, and then there's a whole lot of padding in the middle. Like, think about Kingdom Hearts 2 for just a second, right? That intro is solid. I know it's not for everyone, but I love that intro. I absolutely adore everything about it. And the build-up to it, and the lead-up, and the combat, the mystery, and the revelation, and my summer vacation is over, and then we go do, like, the Mulan world for a while, and then we do the Beast world, and then we do freaking Atlantica, and then we do Pirates of the Caribbean. And there's a couple of decent levels in there, but it's just like, ugh. But then we get to the outro, and it's just like, yes. And now we're in Mario 3. Yeah, no, I like Mystic Quest Syndrome better. Invocative. I control the tree. I use the tree to attack the root, as is my wont. Nice. Locust just killing it. I mean, Bard for the win. No, that makes sense, Crazy Horse. You can always tell, it's actually funny, because Mystic Quest Syndrome arguably should be the commonality, but it actually isn't. Sunshine Syndrome is far, far more common, because too many games just start falling apart by the end there. Like, it would be interesting to sit down and, like, percentage-wise, figure out how many games are solid all the way, which is going to be the minority, and then Mystic Quest Syndrome, and then Sunshine Syndrome. Screw it. Let's just upgrade Battle Dance. Ooh. Let's give that to... Well, no, you're right, Blade Travel. But it's also true, because I've studied this, that quite a few bits... let's give that to you. Quite a few bit of game developers, for lack of a better way to put it, don't know how to game develop. This is going to sound like a very strange statement, but a lot of game developers who are just starting off make the mistake of making the game front to back. You start at the beginning and work towards the ending. And if you've never worked in a large-scale production, that probably sounds like a strange statement, but you don't actually want to do a production in linear order. You want to do it in the order that makes most sense from a real-life perspective, from a management perspective, from a logistics perspective. Sometimes you have access to certain areas to film or certain resources early on or whatever. You work on something, earlier. And then once you've worked on something that you can work on earlier, then you work on something else. And that's probably out of order from what's actually going to happen. It is also really common that the more experienced developers, especially back in the day, would work on the first level last. I've actually pointed this out before because Super Mario Bros. 1 falls into that particular category. Ignite, finally. Or I could take Endurance, which I'm going to do. I don't know about Sonic. That has no knowledge. Yeah, it's why editing is so damned important to anything, really. Sure. Well, let's go, No music. Listen, we're here for Evo today, so there's going to be no music today. See if we can catch them before they hit us. Maybe. Maybe. Looks like just in time. Perfect. Perfect. Okay. whatever. Let's go. Ugh. Oh, that's okay, Evo. I deserve that damage. Oh god, we're fighting cultists. Why are we fighting cultists? Alright, let's get some cultist music going here. Oh, I'm in the wrong playlist. No wonder. Okay. That's a long arena. Holy crap. Who could most benefit from having an earth thing? Hang on. Let's save. Because I can reach that thing right now on anybody. So let's see what happens if we send a mage up. I've never sent a mage after one of these spirits before. I don't think it is. I'm not even sure I have that song. Looks like I don't. I don't have the full Earthbound OST for some reason. Yeah, I don't have it. Oh, now we're gonna listen to Mega Man music. Yeah, screw you. If I can find it. There it is. Yeah, we can just get a stone wand. Screw it. Let's do it. It does increase spell damage, so yeah, screw it. We're on campaign 2 of 5, Crazy Norse. Make of that what you will. Depends on the specifics, J. Palmer, but leaning towards no. Honestly, yeah, Act. I feel like the longer this goes on, the more this is going to be a problem. What the hell is power metal? I've never even heard of that, J. Palmer, so I can't speak to that. By the way, this is a remix by a really good mixer called Frozenth. They deserve plugging, so plug. It's pretty much exactly how it sounds. Frozenth. Alright, Mr. Red, I got you this new bow. Prove it. Prove you're worth it. Gotcha. So what's speed metal? I sure hope they aren't going to copy wrong for this. Especially after I just plugged them. I did buy this album because their music is awesome. Get up there, Bragwin. Traps going. Let's get Mr. Red a little bit further up. Hopefully no one's about to distract me by killing me. Nice shot, Mr. Red. What's up? When did you... Can I see your phone? Yeah, this. So, what's the word?
Well, I was on a call and Mom said she just went.
Chicken nuggets and fries, got it.
No,
With a Frosty to dip it.
yes, that's true. There's no chicken nuggets for
Which is... I will admit, probably the only fast food chicken nuggets I can like are from Wendy's, so... Good. Yeah, what's punk, by the way? See, the problem is, when you start talking musical genres, I just kind of blank out a little bit because I'm just not a part of that scene at all. Like, you know the kind of music I listen to. And I do, every day. But, yeah. I do, I'm listening to music right now. Check it out. Another boss song. Sorry. I mean, that's the same with games, Magister. I mostly categorize games by genres because it's interesting to cross-compare. Excuse me. What do you want for a burger, kiddo? Right here. What do you want for a burger? Oh, no, I'm not saying it's not valid for music. In fact, quite the contrary. I'm sure the way I do genres for games is totally how people do genres for music, and arguably probably should. But the problem is I don't, because the music I listen to is from video games, which probably qualifies as genreing. Hell if I would know. Like, I can actually describe music to you. I don't have the vocabulary, but I've proven this. I can review, analyze, and discuss music. Just look at the LGAs where I broke down Daredevil from Ace Combat 7. I already got you a thing of fries. Unless you want like a... I guess we could get a third thing, but I don't know if the ball wants any. I got you a Frosty. It's the first thing I put on there. I mean, that's a frickin' banger of a song, Jay Palmer. But the best part is explaining why, in my opinion. I'm a weirdo. Music is math. I have been insulted.
Music is Wargors?
Yes. I have been insulted, I've been yelled at, I have nearly been flunked out of a class for saying that statement, but music is math. You're getting a Coke with your Frosty? Okay. I mean, yes, Act, but you get my point. Music is kind of directly math. Like, it's not even one step away. Music is math. One of my favorite little tidbits, it's actually a joke, but it's based on a true story, was this this fan was like, oh my god, this music is so cool and I can't wait to rock. And they go and they reach out to a professional, I believe it was a death metal specifically, but they went out to a professional band, and they're like, hey, I really want to talk about and do this one particular thing. And they were like, well, we could switch it up with a 5x14, but then we're going to have problems with this issue, and this stanza is going to have this thing. If we have 3 notes here, that's actually going to cause us issues on the refrain. And they just started going into the math of the song, and the other person's like, what are y'all talking about? I just want to rock. And it's like, that's how you rock. Sorry. End statement, end rant. Moving on. Let's get some real boss music going on. Let's kill everything in our path, because it's in the way. And anybody knows, getting in my way, not a great idea. Let's rock. Death metal? I don't know what death metal is. I've never heard death metal, or if I have, I don't know what it sounds like. You realize, I don't have a song in my mind for genres. It doesn't exist. If you say death metal, there's nothing there. It's a blank sheet of paper. If you say power metal, or speed, or even rock, there's just emptiness there. Because there is an endless void in my soul. Got it. Death metal is rock. Typo negative, cradle of filth. Yep, those are words. Absolutely. Now, if you say Yatsunori Mitsuda, I have an immediate reaction to that, because he does very loose, easy types of music, which really focus on everything other than trying to invoke a feel or a vibe from a song, and instead it just kind of focuses on having a song that plays. A song that's kind of plug and play is actually probably a better way to put this. Most of Mitsuda's music could effortlessly be slotted in for just about any other particular scene or sequence, and it won't change anything because he doesn't make music to fit a scene or a character or an area. He just makes music with, like, vague intents. That's Mitsuda. That's his style. That's one of the reasons I don't like him as a composer. Any questions? Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Ooh, let's give that to Ross. Yes. Come back, Evo. And if you say you're sorry, then you're doomed. Listen, Yasunori Mitsuda is the most garbage Hitler ever to Hitler. Any questions? Oh, that looks really cool, Evo. That looks badass. I have no words. I love the subtle inclusion of little bits of yellow into his color scheme as an offset for the predominant blue. I love what you've done with the armor. I know it's standard and typical, but the contrast between the brown and the steel is fantastic. He is fully armored, as a paladin should be. The little draping, the royalty banner coming off of that is awesome. The color choice of the hair surprised me, but I like it. And of course, he's relatively pale, which makes sense because he's grown up in the mountains. So yeah, no, top to bottom, awesome. I would share with you guys, but I mean, I don't want to spoil RFF4 for anybody. Sure thing, Crazy Nurse, recommend away. I will never watch it. I'm just going to be really honest about that, because time is not a thing I have in my life right now. But I like recommendations. Alright. Hang on. If we're gonna pull this up, then there's a very specific song that needs to be playing for it. Spoilers for RFF4. Boom. R. Cecil. I think you're actually getting better, Evo. Oh, I forgot to mention that you put little highlight things to indicate the different texture on the metal, which is another nice touch. And yeah, like I said, the blue offset by white and just a little bit of yellow was perfect. And the red, God, fantastic color choice. Well, the good news is she doesn't know who that is, Blade Traval. So. And of course he's wielding a standard size sword, because he's a paladin. I love the gloves. I adore the boots. Sword's fantastic. Love the tabard. The skirt approach. I actually already complimented that. No, that's great. That's great. So when are we getting the Dark Knight version, Eva? If he had a codpiece, how would you even see it? It would be behind the tabard, prisoners. Hey, kiddo, what do you think? Food's on the way. She says she likes it too, Eva.
I like food.
You will not get food until you give more compliments to that
I
picture.
want
ETA 20 minutes. Of course I did, Eva, but I'm not sharing that on camera. Not yet.
I want food.
You realize we do have food here if you're that hungry.
I really don't.
Uh,
Food. We don't have food. Definitely not.
I love my niece. Really stupid that I have to actually... I just took out their base.
Destroying that?
No, they are, and now I have to go defend it because they're dumb. The deepists have come, yeah.
Use your knowledge.
Harry their approach. Ross is out of combat now. Sweet. And that's a lot of frickin' cultists. Oh god, this is a big area too. Ugh. Okay. Okay, let's kill them all. Because we failed the dice roll. We rolled a 1. Yeah, of course Cecil looks sad. So, about the Dark Knight, Eve. Let's have a chat. Wait, what? 2. Yeah, not really. I've got 2 mages, 2 melees, and 1 archer. Speaking of... So, Dark Knight obviously has some thematic connotations, but the biggest and most important thing about a Dark Knight is that they are the inverse, gameplay-wise, of a Paladin. Because a Paladin does what they can to prevent damage from happening and to heal people, and a Dark Knight uses health in order to do damage. That's the flip right there. So, Dark Knights are not evil. They are they're kind of the equivalent of most settings blood mages. So, boss music.
No, the boss music is starting down.
Okay, my niece says we have to listen to Stardew Valley music for the boss. That wasn't for you, Evo.
No, the boss music is Minecraft cave sounds.
I don't have this.
Why don't you have the most
What?
bone-chilling sound on
What?
earth?
I don't know, man. I just don't have any taste, apparently. But yeah, that wasn't for you, Evo. That was for someone who asked what a Dark Knight was.
It smells like a hotel I went to.
Yeah, that's because it's not great. I do apologize for the smell.
No, it smells good. It has it over here.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant like the kitty litter smell, which is probably going to take days to go away and is already giving me a bit of a headache.
And the carpet smells like the nice fancy hotel I went to when I went to Pensacola.
Oh, nice.
It smells good. My favorite part about the hotel was their water.
What was so cool about it?
It had lemons in it. And oranges.
That is
And
pretty
it
cool.
tasted good. And it also had limes in it too. It's good.
Yeah, it's something. Traditionally, Dark Knights wield a two-hander. They don't have to, but that is the norm. See FF14 or FF10-2 for two good examples of that. Wait, why is that a spoiler?
Because you said they have Dark Knights in them.
Yeah, they do. There's also video game, like there's gameplay in those games. They have bosses. I'm just all kind of stuff that you can level up in those games. I mean, two-hander plus shield is actually unironically one of my favorite combos. It's extremely rare that a game lets you wield a two-hander plus a shield.
Yeah, because that's not possible.
Well, you know. Sorry, I'm writing down some notes in the review. Don't mind me. Okay. So. And yeah, shield and spear is just your classic. I tend to call that the hoplite setup because I'm a geek. God, more enemies are spawning. What are you doing? Oh, you're destroying healers. Good. I know. Well, I did shield and dagger for most of my vanilla career because thanks to how crap vanilla is, the way it calculated it was that having a faster attacking weapon generated rage faster, which was more important than anything else when it came to tanking. So, you know. I don't mind weird game design choices. Admittedly, I like having weird builds and weird variety. But vanilla was just a mess. Why are you boinging? There's only so much I can do to make it come quicker, which is to say nothing. I can do literally nothing to make it get here quicker.
Okay, then
I already did that, just for you.
sorry.
It's okay. It's just... There's only so much I can do. Savacom likes your shirt.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's really rare that you get a good spear in a game. Assassin's Creed Origins had a great spear for spear mechanics. It was awesome. I do love me mechanics. All right, hey, Ross is here. Welcome to the crew, Ross. Friggin' time. I don't know what took you so long. I mean, I know exactly what took you so long. We rolled a bad dice earlier is what happened. Honestly, where's Mr. Red? There you are. Can you just kill that, please? Thank you. Okay, you kill... Actually, no, you.
Why does she have down arrows? Is she shrinking?
Why do you have down arrows? She is hobbled at the moment, that's why.
Which means...
She's dead. It means she has trouble moving. Which might make her dead.
Does she have a pet rabbit?
Yeah, actually. How did you even notice that?
Because I saw it was a different color and it looked like a rabbit.
Yeah, she has a pet rabbit. I don't know what it does. Pet rabbit, Avenger. +1 bonus damage. Wow. Yeah, that's why she's hitting, like a truck, essentially. Okay, they finally stopped spawning.
Kill all enemies. Enemies. Enemies.
All enemies
An
must
enemy.
die. They are enemies of the state, and enemies of the state do not deserve mercy.
They're enemies of the enemy.
The enemies also do not deserve mercy.
An enemy.
Hate everything.
An enemy. Enemy of the anemone made of anemones. Enemies. 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 Why does an enemy sound so much like an enemy?
An enemy is an enemy of enemies of an enemies.
Wow. Cats.
Cats are cute. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. We should just do a TED Talk that literally is just cats are cute. And that's the whole TED Talk.
Wow. Attack it with some wood.
Looks like I can't, unfortunately.
You can only... Can you move the fire onto him?
No, I can't even reach the fire.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm sad. Is this it? So just
Can you go around that one square building?
maybe? We'll find out in a second. Next round. Yeah, 1 million views. Cats. This is my strategy for taking over the world. Cat pictures. It is a brilliant strategy, guaranteed to succeed.
Yes. We all knew this.
I should legitimately and unironically put together a video of myself just saying, cats are cute. And that's it, and it's 10 seconds long.
No. At the first 10 seconds is you saying that. And then there's like 5 bazillion pictures of cats.
And there's just cat pictures.
Our cat.
There's just cats.
No, just it has to be Pocket. Our cat.
Oh, you mean our cat?
Yes.
Gotcha. Not what I was interpreting that as. I don't have any cat pictures. You kidding me? I don't have a cat. She has a cat. Although she sent me a picture of a cat trying to claw me to death. I'm not sure why. I think she's trying to tell me something.
The cat was how?
You don't remember that?
When did that happen?
A few days ago.
Oh, did that?
You know, maybe we should, like, literally just for the sake of testing, maybe we should. Hang on. Does anybody know, off the top of your head, what the minimum boosted disc length is of a video? Like, they want videos to be a certain length, and I forget what that length is. But it's really short. It's like 15 seconds or something. What is this music? I blame my niece. ETA, 13 minutes. $30 seconds. That's the number I was looking for, Colgrim.
ETA 30 seconds.
No. ETA 18 minutes or whatever I just said. Sure. Whatever the number is I said. That's because it is Milkcourt. Oh, stretch. Okay. So I'm going to cut off early because I got like 5 hours of sleep because I was up till, 1. And by 1, I mean 3. Sorry. I will be back. I'm going to lay down, so I don't know when I'll be back. And, Eventually, when I am no longer asleep. Hang on, but first, I do want to... So, we've actually had some cool story stuff, and we've had some terrible story stuff, and we've had some cool gameplay stuff, and we've had a couple of irritations on the gameplay. Well, there's the updated HUD.
And so bad it's good sentences.
Yep, there's definitely some so bad it's good. I'll see you guys.